Live.
Right?
And hello, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Today we have a very special, like all the time. We have always special guests here, and he comes from France. His name is Benjamin. I'm starting direct to say, guys, if you don't know him, go to his Facebook. I'm going to leave all the links you can see in Instagram, and you have his group in France. If you are from France, we're going to talk about this magnificent group. They are a group of friends who write together. They have the same one in Facebook, and they have the YouTube channel. If you're not subscribed, go there, subscribe, and enjoy it. And then we have his group in Facebook is the Bioboard Performance. He's from France, but he's from all around the world. They are close to 1,000 members now. Then we're going to talk a little about the Bioboard and, of course, the Instagram from Bioboard. Then now we're going to go, my friend. Good evening.
Well, Nelson, thanks for having me. Really, that's nice coming here.
It's a pleasure to have you here. We talked so many times in Facebook. Now is the time we're going to speak, the two of us, a little more about you. And I'm
And
very,
actually, that's all what this sport is about: meeting people and share the passion. So that's cool. Yeah,
yeah,
really
that's
nice being here. So.
yeah. Thank you very much. First of all, like I always, my first questions, my friend, is always like this: how do you start it? How do you find this sport, this electric sport? What was your first device? What, how everything started for you, my friend?
Well, actually, I have to say that was everything came from a YouTube video I watched. It was Casey Neistat. He's a kind of a vlogger, yeah, and I was following him, and yeah, I saw like fucking electric skateboard in New York City, and that feeling without all the buildings, the sound. So that was crazy. That was the boosted board, and I have to say, it was like immediately that was a crazy feeling. So I just found carbon. It was like an Asian ready to ride board. So I found that it was crazy. It was shit actually, but yeah, that's how things began. And I found like people in Paris like riding the same board. So yeah, we had a group and rides, and some friends just helped me to improve the board and actually make it like a first DIY stuff. And everything came with Lancelot, who is a friend actually in Paris, and he's been helping me through all these times and doing crazy DIY stuff. So that's cool, yeah.
Yeah, that is one of the things here. If you guys don't know, France is one of the places I was there. I always see because France is a place of good riders. There is fantastic riders there, and I have the pleasure to ride with some of them. And I think DIY is lots of guys in France who do that, and that's why. Let's talk about a little about DIY. Why that the French are so in love with the DIY?
Well, I think like in many countries, like I would say Germany is also like
Uh-huh.
crazy with DIY, and other countries, yeah, Lithuania with 3D services and stuff like that. France, we have like I have to say that we have a sorcerer in France. His name is Yann Le Brigand on Facebook. He
Mm-hmm.
runs a company which name is Ovarion. I
Overview,
will
yeah.
send you the link. Yeah, it's kind of well known in the community, but he's very nimble, and he's always like improving stuff and creating crazy shit in France. And I mean, he really improved the DIY scene in France, and I would say worldwide. But he's very like yeah,
About
he's a very nice
my
person.
friend, about Benjamin. Overview, it was shown here in a live stream with me. You
Yeah,
recommended. to come,
Yeah,
and he came here, and is one of the guys who makes before lots of things for Lacroix. uh,
exactly.
and we cannot forget he's a fantastic person. I'm going to leave the link there, but if you want to see him, he was here live with us. uh, and you're going to see it, his interview, and you're going to see his batteries, his board, because he's a guy who create lots of things. I see lots of stuff that he don't put it out till today, and I recommend it to the companies to go there and support him with the money, because he has so brilliant ideas. He's an engineer from I think from
He can
uh,
actually work on every project. Yeah,
yeah, because it
that's
was engineer project of planes or something like this, and
exactly.
he started to do these things. And I know that he has lots of projects that he needs, maybe somebody to put a little money to help him. And if you are one of them there, go to the, I'm going to leave the link and contact him. He's a fantastic person. I'm going to put here the Facebook and his link too, for everybody to know.
And
But
actually, we did a kind of a group for him, like where we present all of his new, like all of his new stuff, all of his new mounts, all of his new techniques and stuff like that. The name is called Overyon Riders,
mhm,
so you can find the name easily on Facebook. That's very, I mean, now we can actually manage the group with a friend who is called Nabil. He created the group for him,
mhm.
and I mean that's full of good stuff. Yeah,
Yeah, I know, because my friend, I'm in a group too.
yeah, I know, but I say for, I mean for everyone. Yeah,
Yeah, but I'm going to put it here for everybody to see it. That is the
nice.
group, my friends. That is the group. That the group riders, and then you're going to find is direct inside of this group. I'm going to leave the link there. You're going to see. Then you're going directly to his website. Then you have here the everything you need from him, the batteries, what he's using, and everything. And let's talk about direct from this group, my friend. How did this started?
So
What is,
actually,
for everybody who don't speak French, what that means, please?
first, you should understand the J'irai rider chez vous as ring and ride. So
Yeah.
we all like a big community where we speak to everyone in our country and we all
Mm-hmm.
share ideas, but we don't often meet. Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
actually, the plan first was to meet the people. I mean, and do group rides and discover again all the crazy riding places that we have in France. Because we are lucky enough to have like crazy places, but I mean that's in every country we have like crazy places that we can ride and share with the people. You know, everyone lives in a nice place where you have like some crazy shit to ride there. So actually the plan is to share that and meet every 2 months with groups, and
Mm-hmm.
so we discover every places in France, and we ride like karting races. We ride like 80 places.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. You know, we already rode, sorry, in a mine, you know, in a closed
Mm-hmm.
mine. So
Yeah.
that's, I mean, when you do that with friends and you hear all the sound of the boards in the mine, man, that's a crazy feeling. Do that, guys.
But this mine, what you are talking about, this mine was this competition. It's electric.
No, it was another meeting. It was
Mm-hmm.
in Britain, in France.
Mm-hmm.
So it was an open mine, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and it was a kind of a hill, you know, of
Mm-hmm.
waste, yeah, and I mean it was like sand and mud everywhere. That was really really crazy. And I mean we can speak about It's Electric, which is also another good like opportunity to meet with people in France.
Mm-hmm.
And we have also the electric games, which is
Mm-hmm.
another
You have
crazier
lots of
level,
things.
you know. I mean these are all like good intentions, and I mean it's
That
open
is
to every
intense.
rider. So
Benjamin, is like this. Everybody is here. He knows it's electric. I'm talking about electric because I think it's electric opened the doors for this sport in Europe. That
sure.
I think that was like the big start for everybody, and this wake up. saying, okay, this sport is here, and now everybody knows, and let's meet together and ride together and enjoy it. That's why France is in one situation. You guys, of course, have the privilege to can ride. You can ride everywhere you want. In Germany, we cannot ride; is illegal. In
Yeah, it's kind of illegal, which is crazy. Yeah.
and if you see Netherlands or Holland is the same, uh, is they cannot write, and in UK in this moment is okay, but they are starting the police to be more and more because they
Demanding
cannot.
with papers and stuff like that. But you know, in France, we need to have like an insurance. Like, uh,
You can have it, Benjamin.
yeah, I mean, we're lucky enough to have an insurance. You
You
know,
are in
many
a
people
country.
don't even understand that we need to have an insurance, which is totally crazy.
Yeah, but my friend, the important thing you can the words of your country say liberty, fraternity, everything. If you take that, if you take that, then it's not going to be any more friends. That's why you cannot take the freedom of the people, and that's what we don't have here. Freedom. Here, the last time they take boards from everybody here in Germany, and you never see the boards, and then you have to pay lots of fines. That's why France is a good thing, Belgium is a good thing, and enjoy the rides, and everything will be fantastic.
We just wish anyone to like enjoy it more responsibly so that we can still ride and appreciate our boards and stuff like that. Because, you know, sometimes people don't even wear a helmet or they just don't have an insurance. I mean, I blame no one for that. It's not a problem. Yeah, you do what you. I mean, you do what you do. That's not a problem. But I wish at least anyone I mean, to wear a fucking helmet and I mean respect everyone.
Ben,
Yeah, if some
Benjamin.
shit happens, I mean, everyone would cry. Yeah? And I don't wish to have this as a group leader, you know, for the organization when we ride. I wish everyone to stay safe for sure. So
But don't forget that the groups they are changing the rules because they are understanding. Like in America, is we speak more of America because there is lots of videos from there. The groups are changing because they are seeing that there is lots of states. I speak here in the interviews with lots of guys, and there's lots of states they want to close it. They want to make it a shutdown to electro device because the electro device they don't respect no rules. They don't respect nobody. They just use the streets and they do everything they want, and there is lots of groups they are saying, okay, that is enough, we have to stop it. That is not the right way to do it.
and my friend, I think it's even more right to create an organization and to make things clear. And um, I mean, when we actually declare an event, sorry, yeah,
Hmm.
um, you know, the how would I say that the authorities
Hmm.
they take her seriously, and I mean they trust us here.
Yeah.
So now that we have a name, now that we have this and this, I mean, we can do crazy things, and this is important for our stuff because I wouldn't say that it's good for the earth. Yeah, I don't like um, this communication. Yeah, but I mean that's a crazy way to entertain yourself and actually to meet with other people. And I never met so many friends that with skating. So actually, I think that's I wish
is
everyone to have this feeling. Yeah,
is this like this, my friend, is like a sport that you love it, I love it too, we love the two of us, and lots of guys like the two of us because we are in lots of Facebooks. The guys who are here now in a life, all
yeah,
of them, they love this sport, and they don't want to lose this freedom. You just want to go for a ride with your friends and have lots of fun, and
yeah.
you
That's
don't
right.
want to take the fun from the other persons. You respect the others too. That's the way we have to do in life with everything. I
Exactly.
see it like this. You can have lots of fun and enjoy and respecting the others, and you're going to have your place here. I just want to have fun and don't like today. Was it that last days about 3 weeks was a big discussion here. Was
Yeah.
Leo from the one wheelers from Belgium,
Hmm.
and lots of guys around the world, and the discussion was very important because one guy from the One Wheelers USA, he said that he having starting problems with the trails too, because the people are complaining from the riders who are using the trails. They don't respect the animals, they don't respect the persons, they want to stop these electro vehicles in trails. That means that America is starting to be in one position that they is starting to have discussions if that is the right thing to have it. That's why come the important persons from the groups and say, okay, we have to change the rules, we have to change the way we write it, we have to change the way we make videos, we have to change everything, or we're going to lose our freedom.
And I think we should all be like at least responsible for the others. And I mean, during group rides, we have rules. You know, we have
Mhm.
signs. We you know we do things right. And I wish everyone to have an insurance at least. But to be honest, I cannot oblige everyone to have an insurance if we want to
Mhm.
create an event where I want to have at least like 30, 40 people. Yeah. So
Yeah.
let's say things. I cannot oblige anything, and we speak about freedom. So yeah, let's just spread the word and make people do things good. Yeah, and I think it
M- my
when you
friend,
are in a
always
good position, people follow you. Yeah, but uh,
I just want to say first of all, hello to everybody's there. Thank you, Victor, thank you, John, Thomas, sorry,
guys,
Jeremot, Jeremert, 10, 10. I want to say to everybody's there, thank you for coming. And for the people who's going to come later, please go to these channels. I'm going to leave all the links. Subscribe, have a good time, enjoy it. If you have questions, please leave the questions there. We're going to try to answer later. I think that is like I always tell, this conversation is not everything planned, is everything just flow it. We talk about everything we can. I think the important thing is we given our opinion. We are not telling to anyone to do nothing. That is just my opinion, Nelson, and that is the opinion from Benjamin. But everybody have the right to do whatever he wants. But of course, I think the groups have to have rules, and we have to have a little more control and safety and everything, and explain to the new guys who coming, hey, that is the way that works, and have to be some rules for us to go in the right way. Benjamin, is difficult to, you are a guy who has a big group, is difficult for you to control it, to take care to everybody to understand you, is easy? How do you see that, because you have international group, is not a French group?
well, I mean, for Bioboards, I was lucky enough to be with my friend Dams,
Hmm.
who's been helping me to develop this group and
Hmm.
I mean to speak with people. And I mean, everyone is like no, I mean everyone like behaves good except like
Hmm.
few people who actually get off the group. I mean by their own. So yeah, that's cool. And you know, there's like even bigger groups like Esk8 Freedom. So and I mean, there's not so many problems in this group. So yeah, we just share the love for performance and stuff like that. And to be honest, in with Bioboards, I think it's a very different groups than the others because um, Marcus has always been like, um, I mean, all the informations that we have. Um, it's not like in the other groups where it's like actually a big flow of informations and you have like hundreds of boards
Hmm.
to people. Bioboards is a much smaller brand, even if it's like um,
Hmm.
a fucking crazy RTR boards.
I try it, my friend. I try it, and the first time I tried was in Paris, and I was like, "This is crazy. This is crazy stuff."
Could you try the four-wheel drive
Yeah,
plutonium with
four wheel drives.
yeah,
I
that's
was like, I was like, that is going to come. The first time I tried, that was me, Jason from Jason Boston. We was there in Friday, and they was changing. They asked come, and they was putting the new grip tape in the boards. Was without grip tape, and they was putting the grip tape. The first one to test it was Moja from England.
Uh-huh.
And then I was like, "What
So no
the
grip tape.
fuck?" No, 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 they put it the grip tape. That's why it takes a little more time, because they bring it the board. I think the board was new, and they changed the grip tape. I don't want to say because I don't see. I was talking with Jay Boston. That
Hmm.
was about 9 o'clock of the morning in Friday. Everything was closed, and we was the first ones. And when I see this machine, that is a beast. For me, the only problem that I speak with you in a group, for me, the Bioboard, the only problem, because I'm a heavy guy. I see now with the new one, I think is going to be the range bigger. For me, range is always, it's not because I'm going to take more range, is because I'm a big guy. I need the batteries is important for me because I'm not going to
Actually, what
make.
you can do is totally DIY this bitch. You
Yeah.
can actually buy the parts from the website and do the battery, yeah. I would even recommend if you're actually not so of a DIY person, but to ask a friend to build a battery. We have like many guys in France who can
Hmm.
now do batteries in the name of Empyrean, which is actually a new like
Hmm.
company in France. They build like batteries for, I mean, anything, mate. So you can just buy the enclosure and all the parts and do one crazy big battery. Yeah, actually,
Yeah.
for my board here, my plutonium, I
Hmm.
actually did a 12S8P,
Hmm.
battery on that bitch, and that's
Yeah, yeah,
VT6, so you actually can run like enough amps to go on the moon. Yeah, and that's only a two-wheel drive. Yeah, and if you just
yeah, man.
realize that the size of
The axe.
the trucks, mate, that's
Yeah.
look at the mountain board on the side. Yeah, that's crazy.
And what wheels are you using now?
So these
100?
are the torque boards, 110 millimeters. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
they're 74A gyrometer. So these
Uh-huh.
are very. It's like chewing gum. Yeah, but
Okay.
I think I will run a set every like 400 kilometers of like something like that. They were really really fast with that board. So
Yeah, that is very good, my friend. I have to try it. I'm a person. I love this four motors, but of
uh-huh.
course, that is a scary machine, my
Small
friend.
battery and four motors. You would get, if you really get hard on this bitch, it would be like 30-35 kilometers, maybe 40 if you're
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
light on this. But yeah, to be honest, you need to be like nimble with the
I
speed.
make I make
That's
with my,
18,000 watts. So
yeah, I make with my Lacroix now about 70, 75 no, 72 now, 72 kilometers. I make it when I ride from 25 to 35, always the same time. Then I go there. When I go a little more faster, then maybe 60.
that's crazy. My friend Mika from France actually runs like 60-65 kilometers per hour on his Lacroix. I mean, that's normal. Yeah, that's normal. That's like Baja style, yeah. You see
Yeah.
people with the Baja, they're like 70 kilometers per hour, and they're like sitting on this, and they can actually have a discussion with you. Yeah, I wouldn't have
No.
a discussion like on 60 kilometers per hour on my mountain board, or even with the bioboards. It's
No,
very demanding with the drop through, so you need to be really attentive to all the pavement stuff, and the uretans is very demanding because I mean, your legs, they man, I can ride like 50 kilometers maximum with the uretans on the Bioboards. I don't like to ride more because, I mean, that's too scary by the end. Yeah.
yeah, my friend. I ride now in a moment. I'm not riding so much, but because my accident. But of course, I tell to everybody, I was riding every day before my accident. I think every day. I don't make 35 to 60 kilometers. Always, every day,
Did you have
every day.
like all the safety gear always, like all the, the big stuff here, like all the plates and stuff, or no?
I was like this rider, like I told you before, what I did
Hmm.
before. I never use it. I never think I need it. I was like the guy who think everything, and then I would never have a big accident, some scratches, some things, and I was like, I, 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 I have control of the world, but you don't control it, my friend. When shit
And
happens,
what is your worst fall? I mean,
my worst fall was with my Lacroix. I don't know what happened. Uh, I have lots of accidents with boards. I know all my accidents, why that happened. Till today, I ask myself why this accident, because that was so fast, that was so crazy. I know that I hit about 55 kilometers per hour
which
because
is a
it's,
lot, eh? Which
yeah,
is already too much for
yeah,
bad things to happen.
I know because I was with the camera in my helm, and when I take it out, because that was everything damaged. My helm was, I was with a Ruroc, and that was my luck, because the Ruroc, I say to everybody, nobody use the Ruroc.
Yeah,
This one is not good,
yeah.
because
It's a nice helmet, but it's not really
it's
effective. I do believe.
it's no, it's not effective. I have luck that it broke everything. The front has broken everything. Uh, and I'm lucky that I don't break my face, because when you see my helm, that was not in a good conditions, but good was the helm there. And I know that I was 10 minutes not there, because the guys, they say they speak with
Wow,
me. I don't remember nothing, because I hit my face. That was so fast, that was in
that's
seconds.
crazy, man.
And when I see myself today, I ask me why. I try to go to the accident to understand. Maybe it was in the beginning I was thinking the road was not uh, because in the accident you listen, because that is straight away,
Hmm.
and of one moment to the other you listen in a video like a break. It's like a break, something like that, and
Really?
then is the accident, and the accident is like fraction of seconds, and that was like, I don't know, I cannot understand it. It when I was curving or something like that, okay, but I was not doing nothing. I think
You know,
this I cannot.
you even have like safety carbon bags that they do for motorcycle riding, and I actually bought myself because when I ride the plutonium, I really, I really want to put everything on my side, and I don't want bad things to happen. I regularly hit like
But
55, 60 kilometers per hour with these urethanes, and that's that's really scary. And at least a good
Benjamin,
helmet, I really recommend like TSG Pass, something like that.
Benjamin, I have everything, my friend. I do motocross. I have everything. But the problem, I last time I see you, you put a photo about some months, and you put your set what you use, and
Uh-huh.
about 1 month later I put the same photo for me what normally I have to use. I have everything there, but having there and not using, it's the
Is a
same.
different, yeah, is a different thing.
I have everything.
Yeah,
Everything is here.
this is a good thing for protection. Yeah.
The day, the day, my friend, if you go with the right with me, you're never going to see me again without. That's why I talk with everybody, because I was a rider 7 8 years riding electric, and I was thinking I am I can do everything, is not a problem, and shit happens, my friend.
And safety really, I mean, is one thing. Yeah. You know, we all spend like thousands for our boards, but we often just forget about protecting ourselves. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even for this protection here, for this part,
Hmm.
and this is so fragile. So we just need to protect. We just run like everyone runs in can run like a 60 kilometer per hour board, but you need to like to fall in the condition if you need to do it right. Yeah. So
My friend, I broke my hand like this. Is everything is broken? That was from the accident. That was like crazy. That was like, and I have here. When I show you the safety is what I have here. My wife tell me, you need to be punched, my friend. You have everything here and you never use it. You think you are the best one. That is like, it's like a baby. Never going to happen. Nothing. Never going to happen. That is going to happen and happen. That's why I always talked about here to everybody. Use your safety.
Be
Use your
careful, my friend.
protection.
We just all need to like to remind that we run like 10,000 watt boards, and even like a single 5,000 board can be like, I mean, damaging. So yeah.
And everybody wants more power and more speed and more everything. And then we forget that about 25, you can till 25, 10 to 25, 30 kilometers per hour, maybe 35 kilometers per hour, you can jump from the board, you can run most of
Yeah,
the
you can
time.
still run, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But then up this speed, that is like, it is too fast.
And I mean, the pavement is like a grinder. So yeah, we
You're
just
never
all need
going to
to remember
win. You're never
pizzas
going to win.
everywhere. Yeah.
There was one guy telling me, Nelson, I don't know how many times I fall. I try to always destroy the floor, but the floor always destroy me. And I don't understand it. And I have so many crash. But it's like this. Life is like this. For everybody there, use safety. If you are a good rider, if you are not experienced rider, it's the same. Just use it. I was 7 years. I was thinking I'm in paradise. I can do everything. It's not the problem. And then happened. From one day, I was not expecting.
And I mean, for a crazy ball like the Bioboards, you need to have like good protection, since it's the same stuff as when you go like 80 with friends in the forest and you can hit a tree and stuff like that. I mean, you need a helmet. You need protection for here. You need, I mean, you need protection for the back. I mean, that's so important. So yeah.
It's very important. It's very important. So,
And
my
to be
friend, let's.
honest, yeah, tell me.
No, no, please, please, please. To
No,
be honest, please.
I was just saying that there is like there was like a story which is interesting, but there was a friend who actually ran with the Corvette with the Bioboards, a four-wheel drive,
Hmm.
and until like 50 kilometers per hour, the Bioboards win. Just
Oh,
figured that. That's crazy. That's too much torque, man.
you see the videos from Bioboard, my friend. When you see the
Yeah,
videos, when they put every time they put a video out, it's like a crazy. When you see the speed, what you see that is going to come here in Sunday, is one of the riders for them, and he's a fantastic person. Today, he write to me about to saying that he's going to come, because I always write an email for everybody saying
cool.
about how that
That's
how that
nice.
work. And he today he
I think
answered
he's the
me.
one who does videos for Marcus
Yeah,
here from
yeah, yeah.
Bioboards.
That is
He's a
this
crazy fast
blonde guy.
rider, like more than
Yeah.
100 kilometers per hour.
And he's like a Viking man. The first time I see him, you see he's with his guards and everything, and then he has his hair closed, and then he's blonde, and you see his very white skin, and you see that he's be a barbarian from Denmark or Sweden or like that. But
Sweden.
he's a very very nice guy. He's a very nice guy.
And there's also a guy in the US who actually reminds me of him. Actually, that's one of my biggest rider, you know, Stooge raceboards. There's
Mhm,
one rider who is like he's like a red bird, and
mhm.
he's one crazy rider. These
Oh
boards,
yeah, yeah. That is
these are
that,
crazy.
that yeah, that is Brandon.
Yeah,
Brandon
that's
Red.
Brandon. That's
Yeah.
exactly him. Yeah,
Yeah, was here too. He's going to come here in 25. 25 is going to
nice.
going to come the complete group. He's going to come Brandon is going to come, the guy who makes the trucks, the Moe.
Uh huh.
Is going to come the Mario. Is going to come David from Denmark. He's the only rider here in Europe who's
David
making
Bond.
who's
Yeah,
yeah, David Bond. He's going to
nice.
come. He's going to come. The six of them is going to come here for an interview. I think they are
These are
fantastic
crazy
person.
riders. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
And
all
crazy
of them.
boards. Actually, this is very interesting because in France, no one knew that actually that technology like a year ago. So
Mhm,
these chromoly tubes and
mhm.
3D link stuff. This is like crazy shit when you just think of the idea. that's not so easy to make. And
But
uh,
you have to think that the movie is about now close to 9 years creating these trucks.
yeah,
He has
which
lots
is a
of
lot,
time.
which is crazy. But
That
I
is
think
the
it was like downhill, and I think he has a background from like the automotive industry, like race cars and stuff
yeah.
like.
He was his
I think he
doctor
was
is
doing it
racing.
for his baby or something like that,
Yeah,
for his son. Yeah,
yeah, for his doctor. His doctor is racing for him. He was here the last time in the
that's
interview,
crazy.
and he was talking about. They said Nelson, and he's a very proud father. I was very happy to have him here, because the way his doctor and the way he talks about his babies, because his babies is the guys he's running, because he gives the board to the riders. He's a very very special person with the guys he ride every time, and every Sunday they ride. Every
Yeah,
Sunday they have this track in LA, and they run every Sunday.
which is crazy.
Every day in 9 o'clock of the morning they go there. They put all the truck together, and now they are making this. They are making in this where the water works in. I don't know. I have to see it, but it's
That's
a
a good
good thing.
occasion, like to meet with performance. And actually, the bioboards wouldn't even be able to rise with these capabilities. Yeah, I mean
Why not?
the um, man, that's a crazy machine. Yeah,
Yeah.
3D links. I mean, the bioboards is more like a downhill machine, and
Hmm.
when you see the guys running on 3D links trucks and actually leaning like that, mate. When you see the pictures, actually,
Hmm.
that's not
Yeah, but
that's
because if
unbeatable.
you see, because if you see his deck is everything is created by him. Is everything he tells in the last interview
Very
that
low
they
gravity center,
yes,
and
and
yeah,
you have to do for every rider is a different design because of his weight, the position, how he puts his feet and everything. Then you have to change everything. That's why that's why I asked him, do you going to make to sell it? And he said, no, I don't make to sell it, because that is lots of work for me to make one. He's going to make maybe 3 months of my life. I have my work. He has said, I have the trucks I give to a company. This company sell me the trucks, and for him it's enough. He just said, I just want to have fun today. I have my family, I have my friends, I have to enjoy my weekend with my friends, and that is the important thing.
yeah.
Yes.
And to be honest, this board is very, very, very demanding, and not there's not everyone that can actually handle these kind of boards. And even the bio boards after that is, I mean, very demanding with the drop through, the shape of the deck. Um, I
But they want
mean,
to come here, you know that.
performance is crazy. So yeah,
Don't forget Benjamin. They're going to come. They tell me in the last interviews. They said that one of his dreams is coming to the it's electric or race in Paris. They want to come in France because they want to race with against the guys in France, because they know that is good riders in France, and they want to come, and they don't come this year because of this COVID-19.
yeah.
COVID, it closed the
Things
doors for
will
lots
be
of things.
better and bigger with other years. Yeah, next year will be even bigger. Yeah.
I think next year is going to be a big year. I think we're going to make lots of events all over Europe. I think France is well prepared to do it. I think UK now with Ricardo in Carve UK, and the guys in Carve, they are doing now starting. I think next year that is the first time they're going to do this year. Next year, I think they are going to be more organized. In Belgium, they do fantastic things. The
Same stuff. You know, with the organization JRCV, we went to Belgium and we could meet with the guys, and man, that was crazy. Yeah, that was really good riding experience because it was like I mean, the city was empty of cars like for a whole weekend, so we could ride like everywhere, and
yeah,
that was crazy. And there's like same incentives in France. We have the
hmm
same situation sometimes, and we're lucky enough to have this. So yeah, I mean,
yeah.
we're very lucky when
I
we
was
think of the possibilities of riding, and yeah,
I was in Paris. That was in 40th of June, I
Uh
think.
huh.
That is the Independence Day in France.
Yeah,
What is the
exactly, exactly. Yeah,
and that was a big party there.
it was in
And
July, yeah, 14th
yeah,
of July.
July, 13th of July, and that was a big party. Everybody was in the parks having because of the fire and everything. That was people enjoying everybody together, and that is a nice vibes for everybody to see everybody together. And then we was in the streets. Nobody was telling us nothing to do. Then the guys was everything in Paris was everything
Good old
perfect.
times, yeah. But things will
Then
get better with times, and summer will come with good, yeah, with good opportunities. Yeah, COVID will be beaten. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that too. Then we come to my friend, to some rides from you guys, and I have here one of the rides. Some things from you. Let's put it here. Let's start it with one of the videos. This is the
That's
company
one
we're talking
crazy
about.
track. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is Ovarian Bros. This is
Mm-hmm.
the R12. Um, it's actually very very well built, very strong
Mm-hmm.
board. It's Dylan Warren deck, along with MBS Matrix Pro 2 tracks, yeah, which
Mm-hmm.
are really 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 good in the AT capabilities like riding. I really like the Trempa with the barrels, but I think this is even better, like on the street. So maybe this is more versatile. Yeah.
Okay, that is good for us.
Yeah.
I see the trucks from him. I see the trucks. That is the. Let me see if I'm right here. Let's go to the second one. That is like everybody together.
So this is
That's.
the mine that we've been on.
Mhm.
It was in Britain, and this is like it's like a little mountain. It's like some mine waste, yeah.
Mhm.
And we could be here and riding with all the people. And man, that was really, really, really immense. Yeah,
Yeah, that is
that was a
good.
crazy riding experience. Yeah.
I can tell you. I can tell you. I started to go off road
Uh huh.
in the last 2 years because I meet with Jens from Atox, and
Yeah. Nice. Nice.
and then I
That's the
start to
kind of
write with him.
people you want to meet, actually.
Yeah, and he's a fantastic person. First of all, he's a fantastic person. Today we are good friends. I have created good friendship with him,
Hmm.
and I learned so much about off road that I love. Maybe today I don't know what I love more, go off road or be in the street. But I think today I'm more in love going off road. I don't know. Sometimes I put my boards and I go to street and I enjoy it. But off road is something so special. I don't know how to describe it.
I mean, you can feel free and you can be with friends, and I mean that's like riding a mountain bicycle. Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
you feel the nature, and yeah, it's even more. I mean,
But he is
demanding.
beautiful.
So yeah, yeah,
He
and
is really.
that's sports actually. HE riding is sports. Yeah,
And what drone was you using here?
I think it was a Maverick Pro. I think it was from a
Okay,
friend. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
And
was
we
trying.
do other street events. Yeah, if you come back on the YouTube page.
Wait a second.
Um,
I'm going to put it here. No,
yeah,
just. mm,
we actually did a crazy event in Marseille, the one on the right. Yeah, this
Yeah.
one, yeah. And this was like it was an organized session with all the team, and
Hmm.
yeah, I mean there was like enough boards for everyone to try. I mean,
Yeah. That is
and
that is one of the things you and friends are very good. The freestyle.
oh yeah, really?
Yeah. Do you see the guys on the streets when they do this with the longboards, and they do
Yeah, this
so
is
many
impressive.
things?
This is
That is.
impressive.
Yeah.
We have a guy in Paris who is crazy with that. Yeah.
You have a lots of guys in Paris doing lots of stuff with the boards, with everything. You go to the streets in Paris, you have lots of guys with different modalities. The guys who make downhill is lots of guys I know from France. They live in France. France, you have lots of mountains to go down
The
and be
Alps,
very.
Southwest, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're
yeah,
lucky enough to have the crazy downhill.
yeah, man.
But
You
just
have
like
lots.
Switzerland or other
Yeah,
places.
yeah, but Switzerland, you don't have no freedom, my friend. If they catch you, we have a problem. In
Oh,
France,
really?
they don't tell you. They don't. Hey, in Switzerland, is illegal. Illegal.
Ah, the
Everything.
downhill. Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know that.
Yeah, my friend. Everything is illegal. Electro, or not electric is illegal in Switzerland.
So I like to say that we want to organize like an event every 2 weeks,
Hmm.
and we are more likely to be like 40 people at every event. So we go like camping with the boards, and we have barbecues, and we try to spend the less money. Yeah. And for each weekend, we have another riding
In a different city.
activity. Yeah. Yeah, in a different city, and we do e-skating, and for
Hmm.
example we can go like surfing, or we can go, windsurfing or stuff like that, so for each weekend we want to have a different ride experience with e-skating and another ride experience. So we try to do this every 2 months, so that's 6 events every year. Yeah. And so this was our last event in Marseille, south of France. Look at this
Oh,
wall.
that was close. That was close. Woo! That
That's
is
my
the
French
scary
people.
ones. That was the
Yeah,
scary. That is this moment that you see if your balls is there or not.
exactly.
Oh, that is this moment you are looking, ooh, and you look to the back to everybody. Oh, oh, I'm okay.
What
I'm
just
okay.
happened?
That happened to everybody, my friend.
So
But that
Marseille
is.
is a very nice place to go riding, and yeah, to meet with friends and stuff like that.
But Marcel is, but Benjamin, I think France is a very. I'm not. I live. I live. I have family. There's lots of Portuguese who live
Uh-huh.
in France, and every time I see my family there, every place I go in France is beautiful. France is a very beautiful
I mean,
country.
that's maybe like in every countries. I mean, you have crazy
Yes.
places in every country, but
Hmm.
I do believe that we are lucky to have indeed one beautiful
Hmm.
country, and even luckier to be able to ride on it. So yeah.
Yeah, yes, yes, yes. And lucky that you have so many people who can go and enjoy with you guys for a ride. And when you do every 2 weeks, that is fantastic. That means that everybody loves this sport, and that's the way. Here, sometimes in Germany, I have to fight with the guys to take him out from the his house. Sometimes I understand it because the people are afraid that the police take his
They can
boards
take
and
the
everything.
board and destroy it. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, but most of the times I always arrange places that is not in the streets, is more outside of the streets where not there's not so
Okay.
many police and something like. But you never know. Maybe sometimes you think there is nobody, and it's going to be. Oh, what was shopping or what with the blue bag?
Yeah, we had the croissant in the morning for everyone to have like a breakfast before the first ride. So this was like 6 hours in the morning. We had
Uh-huh.
a night ride at 2 hours in the morning. We could sleep 4 hours, and then we had the croissant at the boulangerie, yeah, at the
Uh-huh.
bakery. So
Mhm.
yeah, and then the ride, yeah.
Yeah,
So we mostly ride like 70, 80 kilometers per day. So that
that
was
is very
actually
good, my
a lot.
friend.
That was actually a lot. Yeah. That was too much. That was the first event, the very first event, which was crazy camping and good beers and good barbecues and stuff like that. So
Just enjoying, just having a good time, a good chill with the friends. That is the important thing. Then you can laugh, you can have a good time. That is what I love about this sport, and riding with friends and having a good time. And next month we're
yeah,
going
and
to
you know
speak
this
about it.
feeling when you are in a group ride and you just turn your head and you see like I don't know, a line of 20 people riding, and with a big smile. I mean, that's unique. Yeah, I
That
I
is
I wish
very
everyone
unique.
to feel that. Really, I mean,
Every time I make an event, or every time I do for a ride, now I'm stopped because it was my accident, but I'm coming back now, and I'm going to start to do against rides with the guys, because that's the way. In next month we're going to have a demo here, because we want to be legal here, and we are going to start to
nice.
make lots of demos here this year. I hope that everything is going to work okay. That comes lots of persons, but the problem is most of the persons don't support us, because they are say, that is not going to change nothing if I go there. But I always say to
But what
everybody,
about companies? Like
companies don't
big
help me
companies,
nothing.
like I don't know, Evolve, X-Way, and I don't know all of these companies who actually sell boards in these countries. What do they think? What do they do?
I'm going to put it like this: I don't say they don't tell you in your face they want to help you. I speak with all of them, but I think no company has interest to be legal. Why? I can tell you my opinion. Is like this: when you have a board that you can drive for 20 miles per hour, and in Europe you have this control that you have to make the check, then the
Mhm.
board cannot go faster than 20 miles. That means you don't need to buy a Involve no more, then you don't need to buy a Trumper. You can buy a board from China, because this board from China is going to go 20 miles per hour.
Yeah,
And
sure.
for a big company, like you see, like Involves, what says in Involve always, the board can go to 45 miles per hour. That is a big propaganda. When you take that out, Benjamin,
I
it's
really
like,
do believe that it's in everyone's interest to be legal, but in France we there's actually a big discrepancy between what the people say and what the law says. Because in France, you can actually have an insurance that says, okay, you can ride until 45 kilometers per hour. And the law says that you can ride your EUC, your Esk8, your, I don't know, everything,
mhm,
until 25 kilometers per hour,
mhm,
which is
big
totally different.
discussion. Yeah.
So actually, I have a paper for my DIY, my mountain board over there,
Mhm,
and my
mhm.
the paper says that I can ride it until 45 kilometers per hour, even with an accident on the open road. Yeah,
Okay.
and the paper have the number on it, and it corresponds to my board. Yeah? Even if it's a DIY, I could
Mhm,
prove with the paper that I bought the deck and I could
mhm.
build it myself. And actually, in France, you can even have an insurance for this DIY machine, which is a crazy beast. Yeah? Which is, I don't know, it can seem insane for the other people, but actually in France
That is the
we
first
can
time I.
still do that, yeah. But yeah, I don't know for how long it will last, yeah, because things change really fast, and there were many accidents with e-scooters in Paris, for example, where people would die because they don't wear a helmet. So actually,
But
there
you
are sometimes
speaking,
two, three people on the e-scooter. So what do you think? Yeah, so the law is changing very fast, my friend.
but Benjamin, you are speaking about the scooters for rent, or are you speaking about private guys
Mm,
accident?
mostly renting e-scooters, yeah, but it's the
Yeah.
same image. Yeah, it's like electric personal vehicles,
Yes.
which is
That's what we are trying to change here in Germany. Don't put everybody in the same box,
the same bag.
because
Yeah, exactly.
uh, because if you see, I am a person, every time I see a person riding, because like about 2 weeks I see three guys in the same rent electro scooter, and I take a picture all the time. Is like this, because I want, I'm a person who want to speak with the state, and I bring always these pictures, and then I bring the pictures for the guys who make the rides with me, and I say we respect the laws, not these persons who rent it, because it's easy for you to put your credit card from the papa or from the mama, and
Exactly.
you leave your son that never ride it before, They don't have no experience. And then what is the other other mistake? Ride two persons, ride three persons in a same a scooter. They don't respect nothing because they are just, that was maybe the first time. And the other thing, my friend Benjamin, you have lots of years riding. Your friends has lots of years riding. You have experience. This person's maybe most, maybe 17% of them,
They
they
never
never
ever read.
ever ride it. And that is, they say, oh, I'm going to try it for the first time. And then they don't know what is gas. They don't know how,
Yeah,
what is
sure.
the brake from right, left. They don't know nothing. They don't know that is a brake in the back. They just want to go there. And the companies who rent it, they are not interesting to give explanations for you.
And do they actually have to wear a helmet when you rent this kind of
in
vehicles in Germany or
no,
any other country? No.
in Germany, no. That's
Well,
why I don't understand.
yeah, it's the same shit in Paris. Actually, a year ago there was actually the government who asked the e-scooter rental companies to provide helmets, and they just say no because the people would steal them. You know, they would. Yeah,
That is not
no,
that
that's
is not
France.
that is like
France is like,
bullshit, my friend. That is like, that is for me, that is like bullshit. That is
yeah, I
like
know,
telling
I
you,
know,
that is like telling you, we're going to give you this answer because it's the best option for us. And of course, they don't want to have this. If you say to your, if you go to a restaurant, I'm a cook, my friend. If you go to a restaurant and I say to the guest, to the guest, my friend, you cannot do this. Or if you want to eat here, you have to do like this. He said, okay, I that is my money. Then I go to the other company because I don't need to do that. That's the same for the rent companies. They know that the
exactly.
competition is big, and they say, okay, I have to use helmet with you. I go to the other company, and that's not going to work. That
And the
makes no
thing is,
sense.
they have so much power with environmental stuff, and in Paris we actually tend to go more green and stuff like that. Yeah. So the city didn't really want to fight with these people because actually they kind of help with having less car in the streets and stuff like that. So which is kind of true in a way, that they kind of improve the way we can move in the city and stuff like that, which is, I mean, I can understand that. But the fact
But
is they don't
Benjamin,
want to spend the money, so that's just
But
that.
Benjamin, don't forget one thing very important. The states, they win lots of money with this rent bikes. There's lots of interest to have them
Yeah, sure.
because X% from what you win from the A bike that you rent go to each
Yeah,
state.
actually 20% in France,
Yeah,
which
yeah, yeah. That is like, you have something stop, that all the money you're going to get is going to help the state for something. That is why the reason all the states want to have it is not because of the green and everything. Maybe it's one of them, but the important thing is this here is numbers. if
exactly.
if we say, okay, all of us, for every ride we go out, we give you 20% of the ride, they say, okay, up tomorrow in Germany is free, you can ride it. That is the problem here in Germany. Simple, my friend. It's like France. You don't have that. You don't have so a big industry of of um, of bikes. But here in Germany, bikes is very big.
Hmm.
And then you have in Germany, like in France, the same. You have the cars. Here, cars are, they has the control of Germany. You have the Mercedes, BMW,
BMW,
Audi, Porsche,
Porsche,
VW. Then you
Audi.
have the companies that they buy at everything, like Skoda, like this, like Ibiza, like I don't know, Seat, something like that. Then they don't want to lose this place here, and then it's difficult because they control the parliament, and everything is very difficult.
So what do you think will be next in Germany for you guys?
For us,
Uh-huh.
I'm a guy who every Monday. every Monday I have a live stream here with different guys, and we are always speaking about that. And this Monday was a group of guys, of friends for me, and that was the only person who give his really opinion for me. He said very sincere. He said, "I think in the next 5 years we're not going to be legal. I think maybe in 5 years we're going to be legal, but that is a dream." And I think from some way I give him is right, because the less contact with us and the guys from Berlin, the government, they say
Uh-huh.
till end of 21, till end of 21, there is not, you don't need to speak with us. We're not going to change nothing. That means till end of 21, you don't need to discuss nothing. It's like it's close. In 21, in end of 21 is going to be elections. If wins the same guys, you have the answer direct. We are not going to change nothing. If wins another one, then maybe. But
Could
you
be
know,
another change. Yeah.
yeah. But you know that is going to win the same guys, because that is the
That's how
Mercury.
things go there. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and that's what they say, because if stays the same guys, then it's like the answer is they tell us before they don't want to discuss it,
I
and
really
it's
wish
like
they could make people being more responsible and having the insurance and you know I think
the police
it
the
could be a
police
way to give responsibility to everyone. So yeah,
the police here don't speak so much, and the police is the first ones. I hope that you guys are legal, because it's going to be better for us, because it's a less problem for us.
yeah, sure, sure.
Now we have a big problem today, more with you guys, and we want to take this problem out from us, and for everybody's going to be great. We're going to have here the now in next month we're going to have here the commissar from the police from Germany is going to
Okay,
speak with us. uh,
nice.
uh, we are trying to bring the minister from Germany here too. Maybe they can tell us, okay, open the door a little for us and
Even
explain us
to a
what,
conversation, yeah, just
yeah,
to
what
speak.
what can we do to change, that we can come to because I love to say to you, Benjamin and guys, come to Germany and have a ride with me. You can stay in my home the weekend and we go for a ride, but today I cannot tell you that, because it's unsafe for you guys to come here. You don't
And
have.
would you actually say that creating an organization and making maybe things um, more real could help with improving the situation?
We have a association, but with us we have the Electro Empire here in Germany.
Even with this association, you cannot like have events even on a private place or.
In private place you can have it, my friend.
Uh-huh.
Everything what is private you can use it.
Yeah, sure.
But you can just have it in private. Is like, I do my events, I do with Involve together in Germany. We
Hmm.
do in
Hmm.
karting. We do in
Yeah,
off-road tracks. Everything we do it, but that is the only place we can go. That is the
that's
problem.
crazy, man.
It's not like you want to go in the street, you have fun. And here in Germany you have so many places you can ride, because there's lots of bikes. You have everywhere is place to ride with bike, everywhere is place for you to ride with the skateboard. But there's sometimes, like where I live, sometimes I can make you kilometers and kilometers riding and you don't see one person. And I say, what's the problem having a skateboard or electric skateboard? There's nobody here.
The low is
I'm
the
the only
low.
one. Yeah, I always say that there's nobody. I can do everything I want. What is the problem? I go in the morning, I go in the evening, nobody's there. And I say, "Pff, I don't understand what is the problem." But these laws, my friend, and the German in that they are very restrict. The police, if they catch you, they're going to going to take you, and you say, "But there's nobody here." The police, the law is the law. I have to take it. Then you
That's
say,
crazy.
"Hey man, there's nobody here. What's your problem?" And you say, "It's the law." German, take. everything.
In France, some places you cannot ride an electric vehicle for some reason, yeah. But still, it's getting more and more strict for all the people who don't have an insurance, and they can actually take your Esk8 and ask you to pay for its destruction. So they will destroy it, and you have to pay for it. And it's actually something like 800 euros or something like that, which is crazy. So
800 is okay.
yeah,
I, I have a friend here was in a demo last time was 3,500 euros he paid. He lose his board was more than 3,000 he expend in his board, and then
wow,
comes the extra fines for the court because you have to pay the court,
that's crazy.
and
So
that
that's
was the only.
another 1,000.
And then he was talking about in his microphone, I want my board back. If you take my money, give me my board back. And the police was saying, this guy is stupid. He's never going to see his board again. Then the guy was he was in all the demo with this big mic. Give me my board back. I paid 3,500 euros. I want my board back. And I say, you smoke something, my friend, forget it. It's better. Then you're going to have a better life. And the police say one time they take it, you're never going to see it. If it's a board that you made yourself, if it's a board that you have a paper that is from a company, then they give you back.
Okay, nice.
That is the difference, because if it's a company, you can show that they has everything in paper, that everything is tested, then you receive is back, your board back. But if it's one board that you make yourself, in Germany is like there is no control, there is
Yeah,
no.
sure.
Is
Same in
like,
France. Same in
yeah.
France.
Then you cannot. That's why I was impressed when you say about you can go there and make insurance and make everything with your board there.
Actually, it's because the law is not really well implemented again. So
Then leave it like
uh,
this. Leave it like that.
people with the insurance, they get good situations of this. And I know actually you know, I had to prove with the paper that I had a deck from Trempa and that it was a full functioning board from when I had it, which was not, of course. So
Mhm.
yeah, they were not really regarding with the papers. So I'm actually already off limit. So yeah, but actually you can totally do it. So, and they say in the papers you can actually have an insurance for your
Mhm.
DIY machine. So yeah,
Oh,
that's
this is
crazy.
perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that is better, and I hope that we can. And the last time was the guys was here in the interview. Next month we're going to make this month we're going to make another interview with international, and the guys from Belgium. They are trying to create a forum, and in this forum they're going to put all the like you, like example you from the your group. They
Hmm.
want to put everybody from the around the world together, that we can speak, not the riders, but the guys who administrate the groups, that we can
Okay.
speak all of us together. That was the idea that I tell to all of them, and the guys from Belgic Wheelers. Um, what's the
That's
name
nice.
of the?
That's a good idea. I mean,
Yeah, I
so
think
that
that is a
we can, I
brilliant
mean,
idea.
all share the same words and yeah.
Yeah, because this way we're going to speak like you, my friend is in France, I'm in Germany. We have groups, we control these groups, not control, but we can give the ideas for the groups, because
Mhm.
lots of guys, Benjamin, lots of guys is in, I don't know how many groups, one person. And when you spare the idea for everybody, then maybe it's going to come a positive idea and better groups. And is Elisa, Larisa is the girl who is taking care of this, all the names and everything. I'm going to speak.
Okay.
That is going to be very good for all of us. That is going to
Yeah,
be good,
sure, sure.
and
I mean, that's
I
a
think.
win-win situation for everyone. So yeah.
Yeah, and I think the guys from the Belgic Wheelers, they are so fantastic. They are
Yeah,
very.
they do many events too, and they often are, I mean, together. And yeah, this is a nice group.
They are together. Do you understand? They are older people.
Mostly, yeah.
Um, yeah, and most of them they are time to do it, and they do it with lots of love. Sometimes they sit in a restaurant and they take hours. I know the way because I was there in the event last year, and I
Nice.
see how they work together, all of them, and I was like a family. You understand? And when they say we're going to do something, they work all of them together, and they have time, and I think they have lots of positions, good positions that they can move very well by the rules, and they know what is the best way to do it. And I think bringing them to this meeting was very important. I see that Leo is a very intelligent guy. Is a very guy who wants to help the community. Cosmo is a fantastic person. His wife and everybody, and I think the group is bringing in a positive energy. The guys from Holland, impressed. I'm impressed with these guys.
Yeah, they are
Uh,
true writers. Yeah,
yes,
really.
yes, and they do it everything like perfect. Then you have the guys from France, like you guys, all around France, doing fantastic things and organizing lots of things. In
Thank you.
Germany, in the site from us here, where I live, my friend, there is lots of things, but around Germany is not so much. Berlin is a little, and but because Berlin, you have the mellow boards.
Yeah,
Yes, you has Matthias there, and Mellow Boards is a company. They are like we close or not close. They don't know what they're going to do.
and did they launch actually a new product like since maybe 1 or 2 years now?
No,
Yeah.
they bring. I'm going to have Matthias next week in my channel, the guy
Uh
from
huh.
Mellowboard,
Nice, nice.
and I'm going to ask him in Germany, in German, and I'm going to ask him everything from Mellow because I think there is lots of persons who need this information because there is lots of
Sure.
guys who want to know if it's going to close. I know what he tell me the last time I speak with him that he has product to end of 21 for sure,
Nice.
but up 21 they don't know if they're going to have product to sell. They're going to give uh, you, if you have a problem, they're going to take care of everything, they're going
Uh
to
huh.
repair it, everything they're going to have, but they don't know. But I don't know because in the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I think there is someone who put money, I think.
Hmm.
And
Interesting.
if is something, if it's something they're going to put it, I think it's going to be good. But I think Melo have to do something. I know that I see that he has a new deck, but I don't know. Uh, but I don't know if they if this deck is just a DIY deck, or if that is from Melo 100%. Because
I
normally,
didn't get
normally,
the info too, so yeah, that's
uh,
interesting.
bec- because Melo, if you see Melo, if everybody who knows, like lots of persons who don't know Melo, Melo is Melo drives the
Mm.
idea. uh, and you can put, that was the idea from the guys, is you are a skater, if you want to put
To
this type
electrify any type of
elite
yes.
tribe, yeah, and then you can put it out and you can go it like a skate again. That is just for this extra push. That was the idea, and you can put all the decks you want, or longboard, or skateboard, or mini board. You can put it everything. That was the idea. But the controller, I think that was a worst idea. I have a metal board here in my house, my friend, and I have the same issue with I don't have no contact with the
With the
controller.
receiver, right?
Yeah, I'm always losing. That's why I don't use. But I like it mellow. I like mellow. The idea I think was
It's
good.
an interesting idea, actually. Yeah, that's very
When you go
interesting.
for when you go for a ride that you want to push, my friend, is a nice idea. If anyone is there who has a background of pushing, that is a good, because sometimes you are pushing and you need a little more gas. You just give this small gas, and then you, because my kilometers, you're not going to get nothing from the mellow you're going to get with my weight. Maybe I'm going to get about 5 6 kilometers with the battery.
Really?
Yeah, that is nothing. With you,
It's
of
enough
course.
to have like bread or
Of course,
it's cool.
that's why I say that is just for this extra push when you're going up or something like that. But the idea is okay. But for 2,000 euros, my $2,000, I think that was a very expensive board when they came out. The idea was
Yeah,
good, but
it was
very
crazy
expensive.
expensive. It
It's
was crazy
expensive,
expensive.
my friend. When you think in your bio board, how much cost it today? A bio board, 3,000 for four
It's
thousand.
3,500 and it can go like until almost 5,000. Yeah.
Yeah. Then when you have the first one, the smallest, or we talk about bio board, we can talk about involve or something like that.
Wow. Yeah.
Oh
Stuff.
yeah, but we're talking about everyone. You are going to pay for a price for one board with everything extras and everything. You're going to get the best technology. I'm not saying Mellow is not a piece of shit, but that is not one thing that you can enjoy riding. That is a thing you can enjoy just
Yeah, and to be honest, I don't think they really could catch up with um, all the communication between the board and the apps. That all the brand developed, like X8 did, or um, you wouldn't find all the
Mhm,
connectivity. So this is very important today. People want to know all what's going on with their batteries, with the Daviga screen, or connected BMS. So
mhm,
I mean, this is overall like a big step. I mean, forward for like security as well and stuff like that. Because again, this is not a safe sport, and batteries they can burn, and people should be even more careful with what they do with their boards. And having this kind of device is very, very, very. I mean, that's good. Yeah, that's good.
then we're going to see something here because we are losing we are coming to other companies. That this is Benjamin is from a guy from two different types of boards. We are talking about. This is fantastic. I see it yesterday. This guy makes a fantastic job with this deck is
Skinning, carbon skinning.
beautiful. This guy makes, wow, that is
Actually,
very.
I did my own skinning project too with carbon, just like my friend Vito
Mhm,
does, and he's a crazy shaper too. He's a good friend,
mhm,
and yeah, I've asked the guy to give us like more pictures for the Bioboards website, and yeah,
yeah,
he's been good really at skinning. Carbon fiber is really not
mhm. Do
easy
you
to.
think? Do you
to
think that the Onza wheels is good for the bioboard?
No, the contact patch is very thin, so I wouldn't recommend like using it. Yeah, the TB talk was like the 110 millimeter wheels. I mean, they have a huge contact patch. It's like
Hmm.
65 millimeters wide. Uh,
Yeah,
yeah,
I
65.
think I think
That's
I
like
think
that's
that is.
like a fist.
So we are talking here the machine.
And so for the plutonium, you have the new titanium screw kit. Yeah, so yeah,
Hmm.
really looks nice with the green hints. I
Yeah, I
have
think
to
that is
say.
very nice. That is very nice board. I
Yeah.
love I love your decks, guys. Like the guys make that. What is this? This is a new control or that is just a
This is the
DIY?
APS. This is the APS trigger remote, yeah, which is
Hmm.
kind of good feeling in the. It's a really good in-hand feeling. I mean, because I have to say I really like triggers like more than thumb wheel remotes. But it's a question of performance and how you can manage to use the trigger. Yeah,
Hmm.
it's very personal. I think many people like VX1, for example, but yeah, I do like the VX1 and
I
this
think
more.
it's a good one. I
Yeah, yeah,
have it.
it's I think probably the best remote on the market.
Everybody, sometimes I listen to the guys because I know that Lacroix was with Wishes and they changed the control, but I have mines. All of them they work till today. I
Yeah,
never have a problem, and I fall a lot. That my accident, I was with him, and now is shaking because I have to. I think the battery is not anymore. I
fixed
have to.
inside.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah. I just have to open and put, but it's working fine. I don't have no
it's
problem.
crazy.
I did. I never have no problems. I listen to some
And you
person
had a
saying,
fall at like 50 something kilometers per hour. You told me. Yeah,
yeah, yeah, and it's
it's crazy.
perfect.
That's crazy.
How many guys do you think now is riding in France the Bioboard?
I think we are maybe, I would say, maybe 12 riders, maybe 10 to 12 riders in France.
Oh, that is the with the four motors.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That is
To be
wow.
honest, four-wheel drive with urethanes is, I don't know how you can possibly sit and stay with the full trigger because that's not possible. That's physically not possible.
My
Even with the
friend,
drop through and sitting your back foot on the drop here, it's
I,
not
s-
possible to stay on this. Yeah, so
I see the videos from these guys riding, my friend, and that is like crazy. I love. There's one deck I love. This orange deck that they put it. What's the name? What was when was the tests? That is what I going to see
it
the
was
name.
the Ferrari edition, like the
Yeah, yeah,
Bioboards
yeah,
Ferrari
yeah,
edition. It was running
yeah.
16 and 18S.
That
Do you
was
know the
like crazy.
performance?
Yeah.
Non-weighted.
No,
It was 174 kilometers per hour.
it's crazy, my friend. That is insane. That is
Now
like
the wheels can explode, and this is too dangerous. But I think the board could be like easily achieving with the rider like 110, 120
nice
kilometers per hour.
nice combination. The first involve, then you
Yeah,
have the that is the first involve, my friend.
yeah.
For everybody who
First
don't know,
Gen
that was
one
the yeah, that was the first involved deck. That is like insane.
was bamboo. Yeah.
Yeah, 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 my friend. That was like the fish design. And then you have the bioboard, and then you have the second generation of involve,
Hmm.
and then you have the Lacroix.
The Lacroix, the lovely Lacroix.
Yeah, but that is the Lacroix, the small one. That is the
If you actually look closer, you will find that the plutonium deck is not so small than the Lacroix. Yeah,
no, it's not small.
yeah,
It's just the back is a little quarter, but
exactly,
in
exactly.
size, that I think that is bigger.
Actually, the plutonium's deck, the new one is 46-inch
Hmm.
long, and I think
Hmm.
it's, in my opinion, something like 11-inch wide at its widest. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. You see it.
yeah.
You see it on the back. Now you're seeing here the back. You are seeing here the back, and then when you see the back from the Lacroix, then if you come to the front, you see that is going to be bigger here in the front too. And if you see here, is going to be here, and is going to be bigger, and larger. And what you think about Da Vega?
Well, that's very personal, but I think that having all this information when you ride only invites you to have a look down, and I really like to move my sight up, and I mean watch around me. Yeah, I don't want to watch
Hmm.
the screen. Yeah,
Hmm.
so I think it's really helping with safety and stuff like that. But I don't really think it's of a good
Is
use to to watching the speed at every moment when you ride, because you really want to watch the speed you're going at, and that's very focusing. And
yeah.
so yeah, that's very personal, but I didn't want to install it on my bioboards because I just want to ride. Yeah.
Do
So
you try this control?
no, no, no.
I never try it in my
I
life.
don't really like it. I just tried it for a few meters, and I'm not comfortable with the way you handle it. So, and the thumb wheel has a very strong backward.
Hmm.
How would you say that in English? It goes backward in a strong way when you release it. Yeah,
Okay, you have
you
yeah, yeah,
accelerate
yeah.
and you release it. It's very dangerous. On the
Mm.
biobirds, I would say it can be dangerous, but you
Mhm.
can manage this. You can configure everything. So yeah, that's. that's a good remote. And I know if you fall on it, you can slide on it. It's so
Yeah.
that so that's yeah, that's strong enough so that you can slide on it. So I would say it's kind of safe. Yeah.
Okay, that is a good thing. Then, if you see, guys, here is a little about the group. You can go there. You're going to find lots if you love and you like and you are interested and coming to the group. That is, you're going to find lots of things. And there are more than 700. Then we're going to go to this. That is the Bioboard website. There you can find everything. You can choose what you like and what is the
You
best
can
for you.
actually configure everything just like you
Yeah,
do with your car, with the car
yeah,
company. Yeah.
yeah. You can
So
put it in parts.
this is nice. Yeah. This is a small company. Just don't forget that. And what you see is crazy when you think of the overall performance. With four motors, you have like 18,000 watts, 80 kilometers per hour, 80, and I
Hmm.
mean that's crazy acceleration. Yeah.
Yeah. You see
And
here, you
what
have
is
the.
important now with Bioboards is that you can buy spare parts and actually
Hmm.
do DIY.
Hmm.
So it's not the cheapest, but you have the crazy quality and good service. So yeah,
But you see the difference from price from one controller to the other, my friend. It's like crazy.
it's crazy.
Everybody is like stepping up. Yeah, you have lots of different bearings. They are using this five bearings, or there
It's
is more.
riptide. Actually, you have all of these bearings are available. You have like ceramic bearings and
Hmm.
normal. And for the bushings, which is very interesting, it's all of riptide bushings.
Hmm.
Um, I mean, all of us we know this brand, but mostly you can choose between different euros, and it all goes with the weight of the rider, the way you
Hmm.
ride the board. If you're more of a downhill person, or if you will maybe more use the board with HE tires and stuff like that. So
Hmm.
yeah, this is interesting because you can actually configure your board and do what you want. Yeah,
I have this
price is really worth it because that's a lot of money. But yeah,
yeah, the MBS. I have these tires before. They are very good tires. I was impressed. They Then you have here the supercharger. Then you have the batteries, combos,
yeah,
BMS.
supercharger is like 10 amps, so it's really good. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
it's quite
perfect.
big, I have to say. I have a 8 amps, which is a bit smaller, but yeah, it's
I was seeing yesterday in boxing from one guy from from Lacroix, and the box is like this, my friend. It was like this fast charging. I say, if you go for a ride, your bag is just going to be for the charger. You know, that is too much. That's like crazy. And
it's
for
like
what, my
12 or 16 amps. What is it?
my friend, if you buy a Lacroix Lone Star that is so big, that is 18 18S 8P.
Yeah, it's like 100 miles,
Yeah,
I believe. Yeah,
you don't need, for
yeah,
what you need extra supercharger. For what you have to
it's
come
crazy.
home and sleep. You don't need. I don't understand. He asked the two chargers, and I said the guys are crazy. So then you have here the decks. What type of decks they are using now? Do you know?
Yeah, it's lanyards, drop through deck. So it's a whole made for bioboards.
Hmm.
It's 46-inch and yeah, 11-inch wide. Yeah, that's exactly it. And the grip is vicious grip, and it's like laser cut for bioboards again.
Hmm. Hmm.
So your feet are completely locked up on this grip. That's really an intriguing feeling because I mean you're really locked up on it. So and the enclosure has been like well thought because it's at first I really think it was bigger, but when I could see it like in person, I really think it's really good integration with the drop through. Yeah, But what you need to know is that with the street tires, with the street uretans, I only have like 22 millimeters like ground clearance at the back,
Okay.
which is insane, man. It's like a low rider. Yeah.
Yeah. I just want to say, I just want to say, guys, everything what we are showing here is from Benjamin, is Facebook, or is Instagram. We are not showing nothing now from his Instagram. We're going to show it later. Then you are seeing one of it is together with his friends in France. That is a group of riders. They make now I know that they make always every 2 weeks some rides, and here is one of the boards they using, that is from one guy who make everything himself. I have the pleasure to know him in France, in Paris. He showed me, and I like the way he makes these cats. Is
Yeah,
different way to do it, and
his
I think that
mount with the chain
uh,
drive is
do you know that Atox he speak with me and he said that he love more this type too.
really.
Yeah, he said
And
I love to use this cats. I don't
it's
know.
interesting because I think they both speak already, and I think they share the same way of doing nice things. Yeah, he
Yeah, I
talks.
would.
I mean, he's a magician. He's
Yeah,
a
and
sorcerer.
yeah, he's a very good guy and a very good person and a very good rider. Too. Then, if you want to see, that is the Facebook. There's not so many videos, but go there, see it. There is different types of riding, and the important thing, go there, support, leave a like, and enjoy it. Then we have the Bioboard Facebook. Then you have his channel. In this channel, you can see, you can put it all the parts together. There's parts and accessories. You can buy the board, or you can go to the gallery like now, and you're going to see lots of different boards and designs. I think you're going to see enough to explain to you how everything is done, and then you can have an idea. If you want to buy a bio board, of course, do it. And I just want to tell to everybody, nobody is paying us nothing to give this information. That is just an information from me and from Benjamin for you guys. We are not receiving, that is just free information for all the riders. We don't receive nothing. This channel is free. Then you have the Instagram from Bioboard, and
Where you
of
can
course,
see really interesting stuff, like crazy,
yeah,
crazy speed. Yeah.
yeah. I see this control. I was like asking, that is just something made. What's going to happen with this here?
I don't really know. I think he's just testing prototypes, but
Okay,
he wants to do his own remote. So
okay. I
I
think
think
that
he's
is
just
great.
testing prototypes and electrical stuff before assembling and doing a nice shape. Yeah.
That is the guy who's going to come Sunday evening, huh?
Hmm.
He's going to come here, and he's like a crazy guy.
Nice. He's the
He's going
crazy
to come.
builder.
Yeah, but he's a very nice person, huh? And a very good rider, huh? Very fast rider. I think he make most of the tests with the bio boards of speed and everything. I don't know if was another one guys riding, and the trucks. What?
3D services is really doing crazy, crazy stuff. So this is forged. This is CNC machined. This is really, really good quality. This is very large. It's almost as wide as the Lacroix Hyper trucks.
Mhm. Can you ask me if there's something? Can you answer something? Is made in Europe or is coming from China?
Yeah, it's made in Lithuania. It's all
Okay,
made
then
in
it's in Europe. Yeah. Okay,
there. And yeah, I think it's all then coated and painted and stuff like that. Yeah.
that is
And
very good.
for bioboards, it's specifically made for bioboards with some touches like the logos and stuff like that for bioboards, just as the gear drives.
Yeah. Well, and for you, my friend, you try it the 80, and you try it the streets. What is
Yeah,
the difference from one and the other for
it's
you, in
totally
your opinion?
different. To be honest, I think this board is meant to be a urethane board because of the drop through, because of the fact that you sit lower to the ground and have a very low gravity center. Actually, when you are on this board with the urethanes, you can feel everything on the road, and I think this is what the Esk8 should be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
That was a
if
crazy
I
test.
want an 80 board, yeah, man, that's crazy, crazy sound. Yeah,
Look,
that's too
look,
much
look, look,
power.
look, look, look. Look, 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 look. 170, 170 kilometers per hour.
Non-weighted. So yeah, to be honest, I think if you want an 80 board with 80 capabilities, the Bioboards will not be the best. Yeah, but
Yeah.
the 80 tires really provide a very good capability on the road and everywhere. So you can really use your Bioboards everywhere. To be honest, I cannot use mine everywhere with the urethanes. As I
Yeah.
said, I only have like 22 millimeters like ground clearance in the back,
Who
which
is this guy in the
when you
middle?
just think of this, it's crazy. Yeah.
Who is this guy in the middle? Do you
Yeah, I
know?
don't know. I don't really know him. I
That is
think
Dave. That is the two of them I know. One is from Beerboard and the other guy was from the ARS.
maybe
So
from lazy rolling.
or something like that. I don't know too. I just want to say to everybody, guys, we're going to have Ernesto in 22 of Kelly Boards is going to come here to
Nice.
talk about his new board too. I think that is going to be a very nice information. That is one of the nicest decks I ever see in my life. I love
Yeah,
this board. I
the
love
Ferrari
this.
edition is
Yeah,
great.
that is like I was from the first time. That's why want to buy this board in the beginning. I don't buy it, guys. I just tell you, I don't buy it because of the range. But now, what I'm speaking with Benjamin, you can do a DIY, and we never know because I think that is. But with four motors, I don't know if I buy it, my friend. I think it's too much for me.
So this is the old enclosure
Yeah, yeah, I know.
on the deck, the
Hmm.
Evo Spirit, which is really good. Yeah,
But that is the
I
beautiful
chose to have
design.
this enclosure on my BioBuds because you can actually put more batteries inside.
This one is bigger.
Yeah, a little bigger because if you actually put the BMS outside, I don't have the BMS inside my board.
Uh-huh.
Inside the box with the charger. Yeah, so I only have a full battery pack inside the enclosure, so I can sit like um, 12S8P VTC6,
Hmm.
which is crazy amps. That's 240 amps, which is I mean immense for these motors. So
Yeah, my friend. I think that is brutal.
yeah.
Uh, I think that is
I
like
only run
insane.
them 70 amps per motor, which is, I mean, that's already too much for me. I only weigh like 70 kilos, so man, I would fly off the ground,
when I
literally.
have when I have 70 kilos, my friend, I was like in heaven. There's no chance.
Good old days, they always come back. Yeah, you will be
Yeah.
70 kilos again, my friend.
No, no, no. You are saying he's riding. That was like the promotion of the board in this video. I
Mm.
think I'm right or wrong.
Which one? Which video?
This. Oh, sorry. I was just looking myself. Sorry.
Ah,
This
no
one.
worries.
That was like the promotion from the bio board, or
Yeah,
not?
and I think it's Marcus riding, if I
Yeah.
remember. He sent me the video. This was with the Ferrari edition.
Uh huh. Hmm.
So he was kind of testing parts on this board, and he was actually trying to run it the fastest possible to just see how things go. Yeah?
Hmm.
So what people need to know when they have like a biobot, it's that it's been like actually tested, and it's good components, but like every company, there can be problems with battery buildings, especially because when we send the boards outside, for example, in the USA. They are shipped without batteries, and long-haired boy in the USA,
Hmm.
LHB, he's a battery
Hmm.
builder, board builder. You know him. He builds the battery,
Hmm.
so you need to wait another few weeks before the battery has been built and installed in the board, and yeah.
But today, do you know today when a person now with the plutonium is they are selling now, or they are just
Yeah, of
making.
course. of course, they are selling. First, there was like months before you could have it. Yeah. Now he could catch up with the demand, and he just told me today that it was a question of weeks. So yeah, maybe a
Oh,
month. I would say something like that.
yeah,
Uh,
because it's going to be important for him because now comes the summer. Is the best time for him to sell it.
yeah. Bad thing is the customs and coronavirus thing. With the yeah.
Yeah, I know, my friend. I know that how that works. That is terrible for everybody.
Parts suppliers, they're here, but they don't have many parts left. So yeah, you need to be very, very strong communication with them. And I know for sure that he can build, few boards a week and stuff like that. But he will never be a company like Evolve or something like that because he doesn't want his company to be like that. Yeah,
I
I
don't think
speak
that is a better. I
on
think
his
that is not.
name, but when I see how he works, yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't understand that he tries to sell so many boards and so many powerful boards to people who don't know how to ride. Yeah,
I think he's doing the right way, my friend. He is doing
yeah, I think
something
so. I think so. Yeah,
because when you have a big company like involved, I hope that they stay there. But you see lots of big companies they falling like busted board. Uh,
yeah.
no, nobody was waiting that busted board closed the doors, and that happens. So let's go to some points that is very important because we talk about other companies, but we talk nothing about you, my friend. Now I want to know a little more about Benjamin. That is what is important. That's why we come to the question for Benjamin. Benjamin, what do you love more, my friend? Riding in a day or riding in the evening?
Oh, I
Or
love riding
both of
in
them?
the evening. Yeah, the Paris city lights is really a crazy scene when you ride in the evening. Yeah, and I have good memories riding at night with friends and having beers, and this is
It's
good times.
difficult to have. It's difficult to have a guy here who speaks that he loves to go more in the night than in the day because most of the guys here they love more in the day. I tell you, I have close to now. I have with you. I think is 84 interviews now, uh,
Nice.
and most of the
Most
guys tell
say
me.
they ride in the day. Yeah? They love to ride it.
I
Interesting.
love to write in the evening, my friend. When I have the chance now, when I leave here, the interview, I
Mhm.
put my bag because I know in tomorrow and the next day is going to rain a lot here. Then I'm going to go out and I'm going to go
For a
for a
small
ride
ride. Nice.
because then I have 2 days I cannot ride, and I love to ride in the evening. It's fantastic. For you, my friend, what's the important thing riding? Speed, carving, enjoying, or for you both of them?
I really love carving. Yeah, to be honest. So, I have an X-Wave Flex here.
Hmm.
Uh, I mean, I would I would glass frit it, and so it's not any longer an X-Wave Flex, but
Hmm.
yeah, it's a really good carving capabilities and carving attitude, and even the bioboards when you actually handle it fast, at
Hmm.
35 kilometers per hour, you can carve it really hard, yeah? With
Hmm.
the green bushings, which is like middle bushings from Riptide, yeah? It's really, really, really demanding, but you can really carve on it. And actually, I feel the most pleasure, I think, carving, because, you feel the limit of the board. Sometimes it's so close, but you can ride it a little more harder. So yeah, that's a crazy feeling, I guess.
I
What
think
do
so,
you
my
think?
friend.
What do you prefer the most? Speed?
For me, I love. That's why I speak with you in the beginning. I love my involve because I
Uh-huh.
love to carve,
Carve,
and
yeah,
in,
sure.
I love to when you are not with so much speed, you can enjoy it, and then you give this speed and you cut it, and then you give it again gas, and with with the involve you can do that. With the lacroix you can do it, but you need speed for the trucks to work. He's
Exactly.
not a he's a First of all, I don't have the Nazare. I have the Nazare Lone
You
Star.
have the
Is a
Lone Star,
heavy.
you have the big
Yeah,
one. Yeah.
yeah, that is a big one. Of course, with the Nazare is easy to do that.
Hmm.
With the Nazare Lone Star is a very heavy board, then you need more space, more time. But when you go about 25 kilometers, then you start to carve it, and that is the difference from involved to lacrosse, because you listen to the tires screaming, and is
And
like,
you know you are at the limit. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, that is like you are. Last time I was riding with the guys, and that was a small road, and the guys was listening all my tires all the time. Whoop, like, and they say, "Oh, don't forget you have an accident." And but I have so much trust in my lacrosse, and I never have an accident carving. My accidents was always speeding, and I think that is too. I love to carve. I love to feel the machine uh,
And
going
actually,
to the
knowing
limit.
that you come from a downhill background, I thought that you
Mhm.
would say speed first. Yeah, but I think
No, because
everyone loves
no,
the carving
no,
attitude because
no,
I think it's even harder to have a good
no.
carving. Uh,
When you have the downhill, the good thing for the downhill is when you come close to the curves, and you start to shake the back of your board and
sure,
move it the board. That is the most
when
the
you shiver,
best sensation. Yeah, when you can change the positions, when you can change the way of riding, and making the breaks and everything, going straight away. You just have to push your friend, or your friend going to push you. And when you come to the curves, if it's a very very, what's the name in English,
very
very
steep.
yeah, yeah, when it's a big curve, that is so a sensation. You see all your four tires is screaming, and in and sometimes if you catch a rock, or if you catch a water, then there's no more brakes. You just have to go on the ground and leave it. It's,
It's crazy.
you don't have no chance.
I've
It's
seen the
different, my friend.
videos. When you see this, this is crazy. Yeah,
It's good. It's a good sensation.
yeah
You have to
I
try it
know.
one day. It's good. It's
I
different.
just like to watch it. Yeah. It's too
No, but
dangerous for me. I need
no,
brakes.
you yeah, but okay. In the beginning it's like this, but when you start to learn how to brake, you say,
How to
"Oh, that
slide,
is easy."
power slide, and stuff. Yeah.
You say that is easy. Then it's going to be easy. So then we're going to go to another question. Is like, because of this of the wheels, what do you like to use more, my friend? Off-road tires or street tires?
I would say I'm more of a street person because I really like to carve. And actually, living in Paris, we have good quality pavement most of the time. So I really like to have like my X-way or my Bioboards,
Hmm.
and yeah. But when I go off road, for sure, yeah, you need a good 80 board, yeah, with the top battery and big tires. So which is why I have the DIY Trampa here.
Hmm. Hmm.
But yeah, to be honest, I really like I mean, the urethane wheels is really, really, really good. Yeah. I also have a carver. I have a penny. I have a longboard. I have,
The
oh,
problem from us, we started to buy, to buy, to buy, to buy,
yeah,
to
yeah, and
buy.
I need more space. I have stuff everywhere and boards everywhere now. But yeah,
It's like me when you come to my house. My wife is like,
it's not anymore the apartment that I knew of. So yeah,
but the important thing, you have fun, my friend. Then I go to the question that is like I always do. You give your opinion if you want. If you
uh-huh.
don't want to give, you just leave it. That
Please
is,
tell
I
me.
always do the same to everybody, and I want to listen from you your opinion as a rider, not as a guy who represents a company or something like that. We start first of all with Involve. What is your opinion about the board Involve?
Well,
Not
first,
about the company.
I like to say that well, first for the board, this is a very good board. I mean, this is a very good carving board. Yeah. Um, what I don't like with the board is that the it's not a new board. Yeah, it's the same that we know now. Maybe 4 years, most of it. I mean, and I don't know
No
how,
evolution.
no evolution, and I
Mm.
don't know how as a brand Evolve can still exist today. Just Uh,
You know why?
few
It's
minutes ago,
simple.
we had a talk with Boosted Board. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think Evolve is just following the same path as Boosted Board. Yeah,
But the
but please
only
come.
reason, but the only reason Involve is there is because Involve is give you the option of street or mountain board, and then give you the option to have a 2 years guarantee.
Yeah, but to be honest, I think they're also really good with community building. And in France, we have a group ride every. Well, it was every Friday. It was now every Sunday. So um, there is a Eval representative who is here every time, and you can actually try the board. And I saw many people who never did e-skating buying a 2000 euros Evolve with all the AT and gears and ceramic bearings and stuff like that, like spending a big amount of money, and they just didn't know e-skating before. So for this one reason, I have a lot of respect for Evolve. Yeah,
In,
and I think the board is still a good ready to ride board because it's very good eye looking. I mean, it's good for carving, it's good for the city, the weight is not so big, performance is not so bad. So yeah, that's a good board still, but
but
I'd rather have a DIY. Yeah.
yeah, it's like this, my friend. When you start, I'm going to say for the guys who never use a skateboard, that that is going to be the easy before busted board. That was the easy board for everybody to buy it, and you don't have no background of skating or longboard
Sure.
or something like that. Then it's going to be easy. You just have to give power. But now today you have lots of boards there. You have from Onza, is the same system. You have lots of boards. You have yet the what's the name of the other company?
The
What's the name?
Onsra, the Onboard, the
Yeah, the Onza is
is
from
from Switzerland, yeah,
it's from Switzerland. It's from Fabi.
with
Uh,
Fabi. Yeah.
yeah, that is like a copy from Involve, but if you see Involve, the truck is not from Involve. The Involve is from under guy who created. That is not a creation from Involve. Then Fabi can do everything. Then you have the other company. What's the six X-Way? X-Way is now
Mhm.
with this new
With
new
the
boards.
Atlas and stuff
Yeah,
like that. Yeah.
but then you see the price from the Atlas and everything. Then you go more is more expensive or the same price like Involve, and we never know what is the best. That's why I come to the next question. What do you think about the new X-Way boards?
To be honest, I've never seen a brand
I never see it.
with so many improvement in such a small time. Yeah.
Yeah,
I was lucky enough to be X-Way ambassador first when they
yeah.
launched the X1 Pro. Yeah. And actually, when they launched the Flex, I had the first version just to try
Uh
it
huh.
and give my feedback on it. And mate, I was so impressed. I never seen a RTR board like that. It was crazy because you have connectivity, you have a good carving attitude. This is good quality building. The deck is nice, even though it's meant for really small feet. Um, so yeah, I didn't really see any bad things about this board, except one thing that they really improved was the battery, which was not good
Uh-huh.
with the X1 Pro. Yeah, you only have like if you use the best mode, the you only have like 6 5 kilometers to it. Yeah, that's
That
so
is
low,
nothing.
man. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah. That is nothing. That is like crazy. And don't you think that Involve help a lot X-Ray because of this shit video what they try to do?
To be honest, I think they just killed themselves by doing
Yes.
this kind of a
Well,
video. It
yes.
was really, really the worst communication you can ever think. Yeah.
That's
So
why I think this video they help X-Ray to go bigger.
I really
And
think so. Yeah, I
and
really
and
think so.
X-Way just say, "Oh, they are making propaganda for us, and we don't have to pay."
And actually, I know for sure that people from XA wanted to fight Evolve even more after this video, and
Yeah.
they killed everything in today with the Atlas.
Hmm.
Maybe not with the price, which is, I think, a bit expensive.
I think
This
it's a
is
bit
not
too
a
expensive.
question. I think it's a bit expensive too, yeah.
Yeah,
But now that they are catching up with image and stuff like that with Evolve, the price is improving. And this is what every good brand does, yeah. Look at, every brand that's now little or well known, the price evolve, yeah. That's
yeah,
how things go, yeah. So not really impressed with the price, but I really wish it was maybe 200-300 euros cheaper,
yeah.
because
I think so.
it would really help with communications for the brand, yeah.
And for you, my friend, I know, like a guy. There is, maybe you know it too. Is his name is Amar. Now he's a rider for, he's an
Yeah,
ambassador for.
in
He
England,
makes
yeah,
yeah,
sure.
he makes great videos. His videos
It's
are
good
great,
videos,
and
yeah.
he was a fanatic for Involve before, but Involve don't listen to him because don't take care of him, and he changed for X-Way today. They opened the door for him, and he's very happy there, and I think they win a very good ambassador and a very good guy to represent his company in
And I
in
really think that they did again a good mistake, yeah,
yeah,
for X-Way. This is a
yeah,
nice mistake for X-Way. This is a nice
that's
present for
very
X-Way.
good.
Again,
That was like that. I can tell you, he was riding every day for Involve with three batteries in his bag. He was like a crazy rider. Huh? Believe it, I know Amar in person, and Amar, it was like in love with Involve. And then one day to another, they don't listen to him. They don't take care of him. He have the opportunity, and the guys
yeah,
from
this is bad for them.
yeah. And that the X-Way opened the doors and bring him direct two boards to him, and he makes so amazing videos with a so nice explanation that is so good for the community.
Hmm.
I always tell, for me, is one of the guys who are doing the evolution now to the um,
To the skate game in
place.
general.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I think that is because before he makes a video out, he study. He's a very intelligent guy. He's a lawyer and everything. Congratulations, because he up these 2 months he made it. But
nice.
he tried to do the best thing for our community. And if you have the chance, guys, go there. I'm going to leave the link from Amar, like I leave the links for everybody. My channel
Sure.
is always open for all the guys. I subscribe to everybody. I'm not the guy who don't show the guys. I support everybody. If you go to my channel, all the guys are there, and just go to the channel and see all the guys is in my channel is because they are fantastic persons. It's just like this. We are riders. Nobody's better than anyone. We are all great guys. And then we
And
come
thank
to
you
another
really for letting me the opportunity just to speak of that. That's really cool, man.
my friend. We are a community. If we are not like this, Benjamin, we're not going to go far. This is open. This is not. You see my English. My English is not good. I just do it because nobody was talking with us. Today we have Samu. He's making in France videos. You have the what's the name of him?
Many people,
Anthony.
yeah.
Anthony is making his lives now, bringing the riders together. Maybe sometimes you're going to know a little more about you. Everybody next time the people who's going to see you is going to say, hey, you are Benjamin, I know a little about you, you write this and this and this, and I listen. That is the important thing. That is going to open. That is like I always tell. That is like when I see you live next time, I'm going to say, hey, Benjamin, I see you in a live, come here. Hello, how are you? And if I don't know nothing about you, it's going to be always you there, I'm here, and you don't know how
Yeah,
to say
sure.
hello. And that's why I create this. I don't need.
What you
I
do is
always
really
tell,
good for the community, man. It really helps people, like,
and I say to
so
the
thank
other YouTubers, I say to the other YouTubers, that is not my channel. That is our channel. Here in this channel is a girl doing every Sunday with ladies. I can tell you to the first girl is not. It never came to my. That is Deborah. Is
you.
from
Hmm.
France. I speak with her because she was with a video with a motor and his Bioboard. And
Yeah.
I want to make, I want to start to bring girls. Can I take your picture and put it to make the propaganda to bring girls here to the channel, and she was like, "Do it." And I know that was a propaganda thing from her. And she
It's
said,
nice.
"Nelson, you can do it." And I said, "You have to come." And she said, "No, my English is not good and everything." And last time I see the interview from her in France, and it was fantastic.
I'm sure she will speak good English. So yeah, she's a good
but
English speaker, so it's
but
cool.
we have a nice girl who makes the interviews in English, and then we have a guy here in Germany who's doing with us together. Is lost, and they are good riders, they are good persons, and that's the way everything has to work. That is not my channel, that is the channel for all of us, all the guys who come here like you today, Benjamin.
Nice.
You are a part of this community. All the videos, I always tell, if this channel one day, I think is not going to give you no money, but if one day gives some money, I'm going to put all the money here for the community, always. If there is an event, if there is a demo, if there is something we can use, if there is some money, I'm going to give it for the community. I don't want nothing of this, my friend. First of all, you're not going to win nothing with this.
I
Yeah,
know.
the
No,
people think that, but you know that
it is.
Benjamin, a lot of people, oh, he has a channel, he's winning money. No, you don't need nothing with this. Most of the time I have to invest, and I have to put, and I have to
Sure.
lose hours of my life, but I do it because I love this community. Like you love your friends, you love everything. So but leave it. I never say to nobody subscribe to the channel, never. If you want to subscribe, subscribe. If you don't want to, you don't need. Just come to see you guys. That's what I tell to everybody. You are not seeing Nelson, you are seeing Benjamin today, and that is the important thing. That is community. That's the way the community will work. And if you are a YouTuber there, do your channel. If you don't speak so good English like me, no problem, do it. Just do it. It's simple. I say to everybody,
You're totally right, man.
you just need a webcam from your computer, costed $20. You just have to have a microphone. Here say root, but you can have it. I have here one of them that costed $20 too. Do the same job, and then you just have to have a StreamYard. You don't have to pay. You just
And
make your
it's a very
life
nice
is.
device, yeah.
Yeah, and you just start to make your life.
Mm.
Open a channel in YouTube. You don't have to pay nothing, and do it. Bring friends. Start to talk. Show the world that we are a big community. That's the way everything have to work. You don't have to win nothing, but that is always my opinion. Everybody can do whatever they want. I think or more persons do this stuff, better is going to be for all communities. That's how I think. I'm not the person who's saying, "Oh, they're going to steal me, guys." I said, "No, do it. Just do it, my friend." I'm very proud of all of them, and I support all of them. So then we're going to go to another. I'm going to go to a question. Is like we lose in the last year lots of companies. We lose Busted Board. We lose Melo is in the same thing.
Yeah,
We lose Ination from Raptor. He
exactly.
makes the Fox box. Everybody can say everything, but he makes this Fox box. And then we lose lots of companies from China too that nobody knows, but they are coming and they go and never going to see it. What do you think is the problem? Because these companies are closing so much
I think the
for you.
problem is that they're not close enough from their community, yeah. They're not close enough with their communities, yeah. And they just don't listen to what they should improve, yeah. When we say like since already, I don't know, 2 3 years, that connectivity is like a good thing, that we need to improve safety and stuff like that. Most of the brands, they just don't really give a shit, yeah. So
Yeah, that's a big problem. That's a
that's
big
why the
problem.
groups are important. That's why your videos are important, because that gives a feedback and people speak about what should be improved. And and I think this is very important, because the company, and that's how companies that work today, they work, yeah. They work because they're close to the customers, and that they can react fast and actually create what customers want to use. Yeah.
Yeah, I think too.
So maybe the lack of also image would be a thing, yeah. But maybe the lack of image is intimately linked to this lack of communication. So yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I would think it's really linked. Yeah.
I just want to. I agree with you 100%. I just want to say something I forget, and the important thing: if you are from France, try to do your channel always in France. If you are from Spain, do your channel in Spain. You can use as the second language as English, but try to bring your community
With
together first for the country do you live, because it's the community do you have to support in first place, because it's the community you ride every day, and then you can make in English. But don't forget your community from the country you live. I live in Germany, guys, and every Monday I have the channel to discuss about the problems in Germany. We bring riders, we bring companies, we bring everything. That's the same I say to you.
interesting.
What that's you have to live with your community at first. The international community, I know that you need it, but first of all, don't forget where do you live, where is your friends. That is the first ones you have to bring, because that is the first persons who are going to support you. That's the way you have to do it. I'm telling you a tip that I do for myself. I live in Germany, and I have every Monday my German channel, and I try to use the German channel to help the community in Germany. I know that Samu, that the guys in France, they are doing an amazing job in France, and I think that is beautiful. Continue to do it. That's the way, my friend. That's the way. That is bringing your
We try
community
to,
together.
and
Yeah, that's
I know that we are lucky to have good places to ride in France, and that we can still use our electric vehicles in France. So
mm,
yeah,
I think too,
we
my
need
friend. I
we need
think.
we need to keep this in mind, and yeah, and stay safe.
So then we go to the other companies, because we are more than 2 hours here, my friend. I don't know how much time do you have.
Alrighty,
Okay,
tell me,
I
tell
just
me.
want to, I just want to ask you like this: Trump, what is for you?
Which company? Trumpa.
Trampa, yeah, Trampa boards.
Well, Trumpa is really good parts and stuff like that. But to me, it's now getting an old company, and they are really more into business than in the old days. So I wouldn't say that I recommend Trempa the way I was recommending Trempa maybe 2 years ago. Yeah, parts are often from various quality. For example, for the decks, I had a friend who had problems even with the
Mhm.
holes of the decks for the truck, stuff like that. But I think Trempa really helped the community with AT capabilities and stuff like that. Yeah, and I really think when you just have a look at their videos and their riders, that they really level up the game in 80. So yeah, when you just see their
Don't forget.
riders doing backflips and stuff like that, that's crazy.
But don't forget Ted. I know Ted. I know everybody. If everybody knows that Trump is made for three guys, the owner, of course, is Ted, and
Mm,
Frank is from Germany. One guy from England, one guy from Germany, and then today you have Benjamin, who do everything for these guys, because Benjamin is the brain for this company. The vest is from him. Everything, the idea, what we have today, we have to tell to Benjamin that he put it. And today I know that he's working together with him more closely. And of course, I speak one time with Ted, and I said to Ted, "What is with street boards and everything?" And he said, "No, we are a company off road. Simple like that." That
yeah,
was his answer.
I
And
really think the crazy boards, and to be honest, gummies. When you try gummies on a Trempa deck, it's also interesting. So they have good things, and I think 80 Trempa boards is really killing the game. Now, on the DIY scene, Trempa is not the very best, I believe. You can actually assemble better parts for that. But yeah, you have MBS, you have Dylan Warren, you have brands like that who are really good quality. To be honest, when you just have a look at what Etox does, I mean that's whole of
But
another level.
ATOX,
Yeah.
but
That's
ATOX, you know that ATOX just make parts
yeah. But yeah, you can actually have most
because he
of what.
don't want.
Yeah,
And he puts this monster. I don't know how to call it. This that is not anymore a board. That is like a panzer. This new board what he created now. I cannot put, but he's telling he's in love with this big machine. What is that? Is like a tank. I don't know how to describe it. The new machine
yeah,
from.
that's totally crazy. That's 16,000 watts, something like that. I don't
That is
remember.
stupid. I was there with him when he
It's
put
crazy.
it out. When it was when it was finished, I came there because he was mounting my
Your
gear
hubs,
drive, my gear
your
drives,
drives and hubs.
and then he came with this machine, and he start to carve around the street with the machine with full power, and I was saying, "What the fuck is this?" And he said, "Nelson, I cannot stop. I just want to ride and ride and ride and ride." And I say, "Man, that is not anymore a skateboard. That is not a longboard. That is not a
What's
what can I call it?" He said, "I have to ask in internet. The guys have to put a name for this. I don't know what is this." But he said, "I just want to put the batteries charging, and when they are charged, I just want to go again and ride it." It's like
You should call it Godzilla. Yeah, that's crazy.
yeah, yeah, that's a good name. I'm going to tell him tomorrow. Hey, Benjamin said a good name for this, the Godzilla. That is fantastic. That is very good. I just want to say hello to Michael from Stuttgart. I want to say everybody in English. Hello. To every one of you who are there, thank you for coming, and for the people who are going to see it later, uh, have a good time and good morning. Oh my God, who is here? Is the Queen. That is good morning to Australia. How are you? She is a fantastic person. You know this girl. That this
Yeah,
girl is
nice.
in Instagram.
It's a nice person.
Is the Instagram you heard her? She's like every day there, and she makes so nice rides for everybody. I love you, my darling. Have a good day, huh? Enjoy with your rides. I know that you're going to ride today, and she has so a crazy job, and she doing everything perfect. Then we come to the next board. We're going to talk about one board because you are in France. Everyon.
Ovarion? Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Tell us.
these
Tell
are
us your
very
opinion.
very AT oriented boards. And I would say that Jan, being a very good like MTB rider and builder, um, he likes to play safety and things on his brand. So this is a very demanding board on AT, but it's also very easy to use. I mean, in most conditions, yeah. Um, it's rough, it's strong, it's actually very low kV. You know, it's 130 kV, and the gearing is very short. So actually, you would climb a tree on it. So it's really crazy. The video is with the R12. It's
Mhm.
I think it's the most versatile board you can buy from Ovarion today. It's really strong quality. So you have a bat case box, which is like battle hardened for your battery box.
Mhm.
So my friend that you see on the video, he had a huge fall. I think it was like 30 kilometers per hour, and the board just flipped, and the battery case
Whoa,
didn't have a single scratch. Man, this is really crazy. Like,
that is very
so
good. Just
yeah. The deck is really good. So yeah, the overall quality is really good. So
I think too. If you have the chance, guys, I'm going to leave. I think he's a fantastic person. I know that he showed me in a video. He was with me. He showed me lots of things he want to bring out. I think that is lots of good things like for the La Vega and Da Vega. He has a
yeah,
product from him is better for me. I think that is a fantastic product, but he needs support from guys. Maybe who wants to join him and invest in his ideas go there. I'm going to leave the link, or if you have a friend who can do that, just help him. I think that is going to be good for our community, because it's going to be something new, something for the, maybe to make competition to the Vega. Maybe the price can come better for all of us, and maybe then they start to do more stuff and more stuff for all of us. The only thing, we're going to win with that, because you're going to have different things to buy. In a moment you don't have so much things, and I see his ideas, and I think that his idea was fantastic.
He has really
And
good ideas. Yeah.
yeah, and if you have the chance, guys, I'm going to leave all the links there. Just go there, support them. I think we have to support the guys who create something for him, and he has so many years with us. That means,
So many good ideas, man, and
yeah,
he's
yeah,
really, 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 really close to attention to details. I can
yeah.
show you something here. This is the case of the. This is the case of the
Oh,
ESC box. It's like, man, it's like a mirror,
wow, that's just like,
and
you
so
can see
en-
yourself, my friend.
engraved is all the specs. Yeah.
That is very nice. That's what I think. That is the beautiful thing. Yeah, my friend. That is
So it's
like,
really nice pieces, yeah. When you just see that and you think that he's been like polishing it for a few hours, it's crazy. This is craftsmanship,
yeah,
and this is
and
what I like with this hobby.
that's what we need, my friend. That's what we need here.
Yeah,
That's why, go there, guys. Support it. Support the new ideas. Support the guys who do stuff for all of us. I'm always a guy. We have to go to the best way, not the we just don't have to keep always with the same thing. Evolution is the best thing for all of us. So then we come here to another two companies. We speak direct to for the two companies, uh, Lacroix and Kellyboard.
that's a tough one. Yeah, I would personally choose Lacroix because I'm really attached to the first prototype deck, which I personally think is the most beautiful Esk8 you can ever actually build. So yeah, I would always remember the quality of the deck, and the overall feeling when you
Mhm.
see this like wooden and carbon deck. That's really nice. Yeah. Um, to be honest, I would prefer if Lacroix would be a smaller brand. Yeah, maybe selling less boards.
Like in the
'Cause-
beginning.
Yeah, like in the beginning, exactly. That's what I would say. Yeah. Cali is more. I mean, Cali is smaller, and I have so much respect for Ernesto because he's the kind of the one guy behind this, and
And he's a rider.
and he's a writer, and he's like full of good inventivity, and yeah, this is really impressive. This is really impressive.
I
Cali
think.
boards are also really nice to handle, and this is a very good ride for the city and yeah, for large spaces. So yeah, what is your personal favorite? Lacroix?
Today, my friend, I don't know. I'm in love. I'm in love with the wheels from. I'm in love with the board from Kelly, the new one, the design. I'm in
Mm-mm.
love, but that is a picture. I have to see it
Yeah,
when
sure,
it's,
sure.
because everything, you work with computer. I work with computer. We can change a lot of things.
Yeah,
We can
sure.
put everything beautiful. I want to see that. I want to see that working. I know that is, but there is one thing I'm going to just put it here very fast. There is one thing I'm asking myself that maybe it's going to be fantastic from all the Lacroix boards, because
Mhm.
I like more speed, and I like to have my board on the ground. And I don't know if this wheels is going to be, that is 210 for 75. I
They
don't
just
know if
look
that's I don't know
they
if
just
that is
look
going to be.
immense. That's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, my question is like this: they going to stay like this profile, or they going to, because the first time I see this type of, like this type of wheels, that was with Metro board, and the wheels was like this, the design. But I write to Metro board, and the Metro board guys, they tell me no, 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 that is without air. We have to put it
I
something.
really think the board is with air when we see the pics, yeah, but I'm not sure.
That's why I'm going to find it when Ernesto come here in 22, because he's going to show everything for the first time for everybody. I speak with Ernesto in private, and he's going to show it. Like I have the luck of having so much companies bringing so good stuff for us. The Lacroix was here, and Alex showed everything before, the first time to all of us. And now is going to come Kelly board, and then is going to come of
That's
this
nice.
company. Yeah, then is going to come the other company. What is going to come is what's the name? This guy from France, flu. What's the name? Oh my god, I don't want to say
Ah, the
nothing.
flux motion, yeah.
Yeah, Flux Motion is going to come with the new board
Nice,
too,
nice,
and
nice.
it's going to come next month. And then you're going to have a Portuguese company that is the Hunter board
Hunter
with
boards,
this
yeah, which is
with this
crazy,
truck.
crazy designs, yeah.
Yeah, that is like this aluminium. Everything is aluminium, but I think they changed it something, and
Really?
yeah, they changed it something because it was something was not working very well, because they had the interview with me last month,
Uh
but
huh.
they say now, so have to cancel because was a problem, and we changed something, and it's going to come out,
I
and the
didn't know
trucks
that.
from, yeah, they are putting something better. They say they
Nice.
find something very, and I read about this one, that in a tires is going to be something, I don't know what with the air or something like that. I have to ask to. I see there is something in the trucks that is going to change the way.
Yeah, there's a kind of damper, like hydraulic
You know,
damper in the trucks, which
yeah,
is just crazy. Yeah,
I think, but you have to see that is $6,300.
yeah, it's crazy. In euros in France, it's more than 7,000, I think, something like that.
Yeah,
And you know, there's like two versions. There's like a Testarossa and a Casa Nostra, something like that,
yeah.
which will
Uh,
be nice.
I speak with Kelly, and I
Hmm.
say, why don't you make a company in Europe? It's going to be better for all of us, because we don't have to pay so much tax. We don't have to. And he said it's difficult to find a person uh, to take the company in Europe. Yes, trying to find a right person, but he said till this moment I don't find it. I hope till this summer I find another one that then is going to open the doors for him a little more.
Nice. That's a good opportunity for him.
So then we're going to go to the last one, and that
Tell
is
me.
the bioboard. Of
The
course, my friend.
Bioboards.
I have to leave the bio board for the last one. That is the person you represent. That is the board is in your back.
To be honest, I will always remember when I first tried the Bioboards, and I wish everyone to feel that power because it's really something different when you have the whoosh of these engines and
Mhm,
stuff like that. It's really immense. Yeah. What I like the most with this board is that um, it's very demanding, and you cannot do whatever you want with these boards. If you push the trigger hard and you release it, you're dead.
yeah.
Uh, if you push the brakes at 70 kilometers per hour, you're dead. Yeah, and this is really exciting because yeah, this is power. This is sensations. Yeah, I've never ever ridden a board that was also useless on urethanes because the board is heavy.
Mhm.
I have 22 millimeters clearance in the back with the gear drive. But fuck, it's good, yeah. It's so good, man. I only have to be
Oh,
careful with the pavement and stuff like that. But hell, it's good to feel everything. And I'm able to call every single rock by its nickname, yeah, because I can feel everything, man. I can tell you if I run a penny or a bigger coin, yeah. It's yeah, that's
It's a
how you.
crazy board, my friend. It's a crazy. I
And
ride it and I was like, "Bah, that is a machine. That is
that's one
power.
crazy part.
That is
That's
power."
one
And I
crazy.
was seeing the guy riding there because it was not riding, was just showing more the board. But you seeing is riding, and I was like, that. Then was this ride with all the guys together, and you see the machine passing for us like a bomb, and you say, "Boy, this guy is going to crash. He's going to destroy himself." And then later you listen that was a crash, and I say, "Oh, there is a crash. For sure is this guy." And that was another person who has the crash, and he was just looking and said, "That was not me." But it's like his arm, he has everything, all the protections. You see his protections everywhere. He's a big guy, but with all the protections, no bigger guy. But it's a fantastic thing to see that is a crazy board for me. I say to I know they are small and they do everything by hand and they do everything with care, and sometimes it's better for you to do it this way. That's what you told about Lacroix before. Lacroix was a question in Lacroix group, and this question made Alex understand it. Some things maybe he lose it. The question was, what was the best board? What was the best board that you ride it? And the question was prototypo, Nazare, or Longstar, or the Super Sport. And most of the guys said the prototypo is the best board. Everybody. And then in a life, I was with Alex. Asked to Alex, Alex, do you going to make another prototype? And he said, you see the answer in the group. I have to make it.
It's
The
crazy.
guys love this board, and this board was him and his brother alone who made it.
It was so nimble and it was so agile, and I mean the overall rendering with the wood and the maple wood and the carbon is so sexy, and
Mhm.
the foot stance, I mean the shape of it, the first carbon enclosure. I mean that's art, yeah, that's
And
art,
I don't understand why they don't make no more decks,
yeah.
because there is guys selling the decks now in Facebook. I see the last one was sold from Fit I think
Five
is his
hundred
name.
euros,
No, 1,100
1,000.
euros.
Wow, wow,
Dollars.
wow,
Maybe in euros is 900.
that's
And I'll
crazy.
say, is the people going crazy or what?
So I love to skin my own decks now, and this is
Yeah,
the
yeah,
perfect
yeah.
solution. Yeah.
That's why we come here now to the next question today. But before I go there, I want to make it just two questions to you. You are a guy who is mountain board, but do you ever try or ride it AUC?
No, no, never, never.
Okay. Do you
And
ever
I wish I would, but honestly, I didn't really have the occasion to do so. So yeah, I
then
wish I could.
do you ever try the one wheel?
Yeah, and that's really good sensations.
Mhm.
The fact that you have to turn with the hips is very different from what we know with the skating. Yeah.
Mm. You have to have the rotation.
Yeah, but really I mean, that's a comforting feeling when you succeed with that,
Mhm.
and you can feel even more free because you have the free hands, and the fact that you control everything with your balance is really sexy. I think it's a good feeling.
And it's not nothing to do with skating. That is another thing.
Yeah, definitely.
Completely other way to ride. I love one wheel, and
One
believe
is
it,
crazy.
I love one wheel. I love to go track off road, going from a mountain down and downhill, and just enjoy it with the one wheel. It's just one sensation that I cannot
Nice.
describe it. I love it. But like I always tell, watch it. For you, my friend, what was, if you have it, what was one of the worst moments that you had in all these years riding?
A huge crash, 60 kilometers per hour. It was in a tunnel,
Yeah.
and it was really bad because we wanted to go to have beers with friends, and I have in my backpack two, three beers, like glass beers, and it all exploded within the bag, and I had glass everywhere, and so
This
yeah, it
is
was
not
really
good.
a huge, yeah, it was a huge crash. So didn't go to the hospital, but I was burnt here, hips, everywhere. So the next day I was back on the board because I was really frightened
Mhm.
and I really want to fight that feeling. But I was shaking, man. So yeah, and it was hurting like hell. Yeah. It was horrible. Yeah. So
Yeah, we
uh,
are human.
always
We
wear
are.
a helmet and stuff like that. Yeah, I see people don't wearing a helmet and they go crazy like 60 kilometers per hour. That's crazy, man. That's
That's
crazy.
why. That's why I come to this question. You are like answering. What do you, Benjamin, as Benjamin, write usually in your rides as protections? I
Always the
think
helmet.
I think I have a picture from you with your equipment. Let me see, but you can speaking because you
Well,
put
I
it.
always have the helmet for sure, and back protection. I have also a backpack, which is a back protection level two
Mhm.
for motorcycling. Actually, when I had my crash, all the bottles exploded inside this bag. It's a carbon. It's made out of carbon fiber, and no glass just cut me. Yeah, the old glass and beer was inside, and there was nothing. Yeah, so I don't still recommend riding with beers inside the bike, but yeah, I would say that this is very effective. And knee protection, hand protection. I have, yeah, I have my my old pads. Yeah, I have to say I'm very protected when I ride the Bioboards, but when I ride the X-Way, I only have the helmet and protection for the hands. You know.
That comes to what you are riding. It's like
Uh, all the boards. I mean.
no. I say that's why you use your protections with the different boards. You use a different protection
Yeah, sure.
because if you go with a bio board, you need a nice protection.
I
So
need to slide with the bioboards. If I use
yeah,
the trampa and I'm in the forest, I just need to, to cover the impact. And yeah, this is mostly the protection I use. Yeah, I
yeah.
don't like the Ruroc helmet much,
Hmm.
but it's still a good-looking helmet, and I have to
It's a
say,
good look,
pretty
my friend.
badass, man. So
I
it's good
have
for
this one.
snowboarding. I keep this one.
I have this one.
It's the
I love this one.
Vodafone one. It's
Yeah,
limited edition. I know this one. It's
yeah. Then I have this one that I make myself. This
oh,
one I make.
nice,
This one I make myself.
nice.
Everything made.
It's
And
crazy looking. Nice.
that I made all myself.
You're talented with the pencils. Eh?
Yeah, I just put it. I have before I think 4 or 5. I love this one. I love this one, but in Germany is illegal again. It's illegal, my friend. You cannot
Crazy.
use it in German because it's when you other guy is riding with a car, maybe he's going to be blind with the what's the name with the
With the chrome.
yeah with the chrome. That is
No
illegal, my friend.
fucking way.
I swear it.
No fucking way. That's crazy. Crazy
So, but
Germans.
tell us a little more. I want to know about one thing here, my this bag.
Hmm.
What I see lots of guys riding this bag. What is I never I know there is a friend for me who buy it one because he see your bag. What is so special in this bag, my friend?
Actually, this is the only bag you can find in the market which is level 2 certified for motorcycling.
Okay.
So what you see, the curve you see on the bottom
Yeah.
part of the backpack,
Yeah.
is meant for the passenger on the back of the motorcycle to sit properly behind you.
Okay.
So the hole you have in the bottom of the backpack is just meant for the passenger to sit right behind you. Yeah,
What's
and
the name of what's sorry. What's the name of this bag?
it's called Point 65N, the brand.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay.
And it costs between like 280 and 700 euros. So it's quite expensive, but it's really
Uh-huh.
really the top quality. Yeah.
Yeah, because I see my dog is here and is he start to is fit, and that is not good. So I think that is a nice bag, and I see some friends talking about it. They said that is a very good bag, but I don't know nothing about this bag. I'm not.
You have different sizes.
Hmm.
This is the 30 liters. You have also 20 liters, which is a bit smaller. Yeah.
Hmm.
And by far, this is the best protection you can find. It covers all of your back,
Hmm.
all of the spine. Yeah. And yeah, I had a huge crash. I would slide maybe 5 or 10 meters on this backpack, and
Hmm.
there was only a few scratches on the carbon, which is so strong. Yeah, and you can change everything. Everything is swappable on the backpack. It's immense quality. I think it's a Danish brand, something like that. Comes from North European countries,
Okay,
not
I have to
Swedish.
see. Yeah, that is a good one. And then that is your that this one you send me the that is from Denise. You send me.
This
I
is from
asked you.
Danish, yeah, and this
Yeah.
is again a good product, but I
Hmm.
wouldn't really recommend hard crash on pavements with that
Hmm.
because it turns and it can be torn, yeah. But
Okay.
there is a huge impact reduction on big bumps there. So, for example, when you go 80 and you fall with that, it's really, really, really good. Just like the bump protection, for your ass, it's really
Yeah,
important.
that is very important.
So
That is
important.
always the first. That is always the first place that we're going to be damaged when you
Sure.
fall. Always. And that is lots of pain in your when you have the pain in your ass, my friend.
And
It's not because, hey guys, don't understand it bad, huh? Because maybe the people when you crash the other one, I don't know if it's pain or not, because I never try it and I don't want to try it. So but I don't have nothing against who wants to try it. But yes, the protections what you have here, I think I see it the first time, and I say I'm going to do the same like Benjamin, and I'm going to show it for all the guys in my groups what I use as protection. I think that is very important for us to show. And of course, the helms, I think these two helms is the perfect ones. One is for off-road, the other one is for street,
yeah,
right?
exactly. Yeah.
And then
Exactly.
you have the other, then you have the other one is for you to make nice pictures, and you make a nice picture.
The
uh,
TSP is very, very, very good quality. It's all made of carbon fiber, and
yeah,
man, this is so light. You have a huge vision angle, yeah. So
that is the good thing. That's what I don't like in what I don't like in Ruroc. You don't have no vision. I
yeah,
was
you
here.
have really bad vision with the
I
Rurok.
was with the Atlas. I was with the Atlas, and I give it away my Atlas to one to help Moja, and
Okay.
because Moja was everything was burned in his house in
Yeah, I heard that. It's crazy.
and I said, okay, I have give one skateboard and one electro skateboard and one helm, and that was the Atlas.
Wow.
First of all, I don't like this Atlas because I think you don't have no vision,
Uh-huh.
because you don't see.
You
It's
don't see
very,
much
yeah,
on the
it's
side.
like it's so close to your eyes, you cannot see nothing. Like your helm, you can see a lot. You need the vision, you need
Yeah,
to know
sure, sure,
to react very fast.
sure.
That's why today, like I tell you, I love my Rurocs. I have three or four here from these ones, what you have in black, but that is more for style. not for making nice picture. I don't use it to ride it
Yeah, and
anymore.
the goggles is really dangerous. If you fall,
Yeah,
you can break your nose. Many people
yeah.
broke their nose with that.
Yeah,
So
you see that is closed. That is close to
yeah,
your nose. If you have an accident, like me, my luck. Do you know what was my luck? That was the version one, and the version one was not with this click. And this here
okay.
broken. This here in the side was plastic and broken. And when I hit with my face, that goes to the side. That goes not to the
Wow.
front. When that was, I have a big nose. I broke it everything because I have a big nose. My
Same for
nose is
me,
big.
man. Yeah, same
I
for
have
me.
a
So when I put the Ruroc helmet, there is like a pressure
yeah.
here because my nose doesn't fit. So
And for me, I always tell I have a big nose because I'm a cook. I have to
yeah,
I have to
that
find
things.
all the aromas. But that is fun. Then, my friend, like always, I want to know what. Give me three of your best moments.
Mm, that's a tough one. Yeah. First good moment was the first event with the association that we created. It was in Lyon,
Hmm.
and there was like 35 people. And when I just turned my head and realized there was this huge group ride, that was like 300 meters of people riding
Okay,
their boards. And yeah, I think I would smile and even yeah, that was a huge smile. Yeah.
that is very
And
good.
maybe my first e-board, yeah, I think I remember when I had this carbon Chinese brand board, which was totally shit, but it was awesome looking, yeah. And I didn't wear a helmet by that time. I didn't have protections, nothing. And I remember I would just go on it, and I remember I was frightened, to be honest. Yeah, I was afraid, yeah. I was afraid I would
Like
fall.
everybody,
So
like
yeah, I had
everybody.
my first fall the next day, and then I buy a helmet, and
Do you have
it's
an
a good
accident in
memory.
the first day? You
Second
fall?
day, second
Oh,
day.
my friend, my first board. I buy it. I have a big street here, direct from my house, and that is a very small. Maybe you can
Yeah.
go. It's very small, just made for one bike. And the first time I try my first board, that was like I don't know how many years. That was so big. The battery was bigger. I think the battery was so bigger than the board, and I changed it against one drone.
Oh,
And because I never, the guy said, "You want to change it for a drone?" And I say, "What you want to change?" Electro skateboard. And I say, There is electro skateboards." I was not aware. I am a guy who rides and everything, but I know. Yeah, yeah, I made myself here in Berlin. And I say, "Okay, we can change it." And we changed it. And then I was out with the board. I never tried, and I was like this sensation. What the fuck is this shit? And I was so impressed. I don't know what is breaking, what is going, and that was like a pistol because that was unmade, and then that was so close. And I give gas of one moment that turns, and that is a hole in this side, and I touch it, and that was my first crash. I came back home, and then the second time was with my one wheel. The one wheel has this pushback,
oh
and this
yeah,
and
I've
this
heard the
pushback
name.
and this pushback means that you are in the limit of the speed from the board. And I was like, I was riding the one wheel. I don't read nothing, and I was like, "What is this shit? It don't want to go faster. He's pushing me back." And I was trying to go faster and faster
Oh,
and
wow,
faster. And then at one moment, that is like when you the pushback
nosedive,
when you yeah, yeah. Then I was like,
Superman.
wow. And I say, "What the fuck?" First of all, he pushed me back. Now he pushed me to the front. No disconnect. This shit is broken. That was. And then I come to internet, and in the internet, the guy said to me, "Watch it with is a pushback. The pushback is saying that is the limit of the board. If you don't stop it, that is going to
To
stop it,
stop functioning.
and the balance is not going to work, and then
Yeah.
it's going to make the nosedive." And I will say, "Oh ho, now I know what's the problem. Now I know what is a pushback." That was my two experience. That's why I say to guys, if you don't have no experience,
Wear a
see some
helmet.
videos. Yeah, and see some videos before in internet from the guys explaining how to do it. I don't see the videos. That, but that was a different time. That was I have the one wheel, the 627 sold in the world, and that is the V1, and I don't change it for nothing. And I love my one wheel, and
Nice.
I say always to everybody, uh, and the money what you they give you today for my board, my friend, uh,
It's
that is no
crazy.
money. It's not no
Oh,
money. They give you nothing, my friend. For me
yeah.
to sell it for 100 or 200 euros, uh, better
Keep
to
it.
stay in my home.
Yeah, sure.
200 euros is you're never going to see 200 euros, and the board is away, and I'm never going to see it. And
Yeah,
now
sure.
I'm going to ask you something, if you know, my friend. That is companies who help us. I think that is companies who do lots of things for the riders. That's why I'm going to talk about three companies that I speak. Oh, I don't win no money by them, but I have to speak about them because they make something very special. One of them is going to be here now. That is, do you try it?
The shred lights. Yeah.
Yes.
Not these ones. Yeah. I only have the 200. Yeah, the small ones, which is good. Yeah, not really good for lightning. Yeah, but it's good for being seen. Yeah. So yeah, it's good.
So, my friend, this is crazy.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is
This is good quality. Yeah.
this is crazy. I don't receive nothing from Eric, but Eric sent me one. I just going to say to everybody, he sent me one, and this one is when we come to 1,000 person. That was the deal with me and Eric from Shrek Lights. When I come to 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to give it to one of the guys here who came to the live stream.
Nice.
And everything I receive from the companies, I always give away. I don't keep nothing.
It's nice.
Yeah, that is why that without you, well, Benjamin, you are so right. We like me to receive it, because without you, this channel don't work.
Well,
That's why.
without you, it doesn't work either. So
Yeah, no, yeah, but it's like this, my friend. This here is for the community. You give it,
but
and
these
when they
are
give it,
really good lights and good quality. Yeah.
yes, I try it, my friend. I don't say that is a. I say to everybody that is not the light for you to use the 1,000 uh, 1,000 million pairs of light. That is too much. But if you go alone in one place, there is no person, there is no lights. That is like you are walking in a day.
It's
I
crazy.
was I was like crazy. But if you are in a city, please watch it, guys. Don't use this more than the 200 like the other ones. You can change it. There is four positions. Make it in a first position is the 200, like the other ones. We use it. It's going to be enough. 1,000, my friends. That you're going to kill the eyes of the other guys who are
Yeah, you
riding
got to
cars,
keep.
and
Sure, sure.
you have to watch it, guys. Then
And it's very
everybody
good
knows.
quality. I've had shred lights like 2 years, maybe 4 years. No, 3 years ago. It's now 2 years ago.
Mhm.
Or 2 years, yeah. And it's really good quality. I've never lost one. So yeah, I think I'm lucky. Many people lost their shred lights.
I don't know how many Shrek lights I have because I write a lot in the evening. I look at this. That is the first one. I think they have 20 here, because I have in all my more all my boards, because sometimes because I'm a heavy guy, and because before I was riding involve, I was always within my back was an involve, and in and I was riding the other one, and then when the one battery was over, I
You
take it
just
out,
pop them and
and I change it. Today they have this system, you can change the batteries and everything, but it's the same as you can do it with the old one. That everybody, I'm going to tell you something. I have the, like you tell everything, that is very important what you said. Involve, um, there is no evolution. I have the carbon GT, and I have the carbon GTR, and the motors from the GT is better than the motors from the GTR. I have the same motors from the GT, and if I put the two boards riding, one with the other, with the GT, I go faster than the GTR.
It's crazy.
It's like stupid, huh? It's something you cannot understand it. You're
I
like,
know, I
huh?
know for sure that it happens to friends, and they told me that it was it was the case, but I don't really know why. Yeah, you know,
I don't
brand.
understand it. It's like crazy. So then we're going to talk about two things that is very important. I think they help a lot of guys. I never buy one, but I know that lots of guys buy it, and they was here. Daniel was here. Is the lazy rollings? Do you know something about them? Do you ever? I never try it in my life,
Yeah, I
but
have the hoodie and the pads. Yeah, it's good quality. Yeah, it's good quality. But to be honest, I think it's too expensive, and the jacket is, and the reflective jacket is something like 240 euros. Do you really think
too
it's
much.
adequate? Yeah, I don't really
Yeah.
think it's. I think it's more of a fancy thing. Yeah. But actually, yeah, it's good against the wind. It's, I guess, it's waterproof and it's good protection. But I will go Dainies and have, I don't know, yeah, a jacket above that.
I'm
Um,
using I'm using now to race a special jacket. I have
mhm.
a special jacket that I buy it to race. I love to race. Love to go in one track and race. There is more than 1 year I don't try it anymore, but I hope next year I'm going to be again racing. But I want to race with one board
Leather,
that I'm going to. Yeah, but I want to race with my board. I want to make one board. I want to create one board.
nice.
Uh, the ATOX is going to make some trucks for me,
Hmm,
uh, and the deck maybe I'm going to make myself. I'm going to see it. I'm looking ideas, and I want to make my board. And if I don't make the trucks with the ATOX, I'm going to buy the trucks from these guys from America
nice.
to race.
Nice.
I want to go again racing, or I come back again to downhill. One of the two, I'm going to do it. I have
Depends,
to
man.
go. So, my friend, then we're going to come to the last questions. We are close to 3 hours here. I just want to
Oh,
make you the question for like I always do for everybody. What do you like to happen in this year of 2021 for
well, I'd
you,
like first
Benjamin?
that we can ride all together again because the COVID situation really doesn't help with all the organization. As an association, we have to plan everything and we have to organize all the campings, all the food, all the stuff like that. So, to be frank, I would really just wish that we could like do all these things again because that's what's the most important. Yeah. I would love to see the Kali XL new board. So yeah, to be honest, that would be really cool. Yeah,
Maybe he's
and
going to come here. I
yeah,
know something. I know something. I listen. There was a bird telling me something that is going to come in Europe
again,
this year,
well,
maybe to Paris or something like that. I listened something. Maybe it's going to happen.
well, let's see.
I cannot say too much, but I hope that Ernesto comes. If he comes, everybody's going to know it. Maybe in the interview, you can. I'm going to make him the question. Maybe he can answer to all of you. I invite him to my house too to come for some days. But I think his idea is to make another thing. I think his idea is to visit. He loves Paris. He loves France. Nobody needs to tell that. I know that Ernesto
He wants to
has.
visit places again, and
Yes, he is a person who likes to go to Paris, who likes to go to France. He was in love the first time he was there, and I think that is one thing you guys as the lucky, because I think France was one of the countries who buy more boards from him,
Yeah,
and
pretty
of
much
course,
so.
yeah, and I think that lot is one of the countries he's going to visit at first, and he's going to take care of his customers. And I think that is very special. That's why I tell Ernesto from Kelly is a very special guy
It is
for
indeed.
yeah, because he knows the riders. He's a rider. He's a guy who listen to everybody. He's a guy who take care of his customers. I'm not. I never have a Kali, and that's not the problem. Why I'm not a good friend for him. And he's the first person. Nelson, you don't have to have a Kelly. If you are a person that I like, you don't have. If you want to buy it, buy it. If you don't want to buy another one, and that is not you're not going to listen for not so many companies.
Yeah, and he's always been very open to everyone, and yeah,
He's open. He's a very open guy. He's a very person, and I think what he makes his lives to explain to the guys everything, to how everything is coming out. I think that is fantastic. That you
yeah,
don't see
exactly.
most of the companies. Most of the companies are closed. They don't tell us
Right.
nothing.
Mm,
And by with him, you just have to listen to him in Instagram, in Facebook. He brings the stuff and he explains, he answers to the questions of the his community, and that is very nice from him. I think that is the important for us.
exactly.
So my friend, I just want to say to all of you guys, I'm going to leave all the links there. I'm just going to show you. First of all, I want to say thank you very much to Benjamin to come here.
Thank you
uh,
really for having me, mate.
Hey, my friend, that was a pleasure to meet you in person. Not in person, but we are speaking always in Facebook, and that is always message. And sometimes message can be you can understand it in one way, and I write it in another way.
Sure, sure.
That's why sometimes we have to watch it with message. That's why I always try to speak, because speaking you're not going to fail so much the thing. Then I before we go to the end, I want to show one thing I forget in the beginning. Normally I showed that in the beginning. That is pictures from Benjamin, his friends, and his rights, and
All of the
being
team.
together.
This was in
Yeah.
Belgium with the organization. We went to
I know,
Belgium.
I know. Russo, he ride with me
Yeah,
before. Is was in Germany with me. I was with him in Belgium too. Dan, everybody knows, he's a fantastic person. He's very active, and I hope that he's okay. Nice teams here. Everybody riding, and don't forget, protect your group rights. That is like the important thing is for us to be together, having a nice time and
sure, mate.
enjoying. That is the most important. Oh, and family is the most important, you see.
Yeah,
And help your friends, my friend. Always help your family. I always
thank
tell
you
to
really
everybody,
for having me, mate. That was crazy.
my friend,
That was
we are
crazy.
here. We are here to help each other, and I think you are a very special person. Everybody speaks very well of you in all the groups. That Benjamin marked a fantastic job in taking care of the Bioboard group, and
Mate, you do a fantastic job helping people, just spreading the world for our passion and stuff. So thank you for that.
but that's the way, my friend. That's why I tell to other YouTubers, do the same or do better than me. Bring the riders. Unboxing, everybody can make unboxing. I make tomorrow unboxing here from this shit. And that is not going to give me nothing. What is going to give me is like today. I speak with you, and next time I'm going to give you a hug, and I'm going to drink with you. I'm going to have a nice
Yeah, next
chat
time we
with
have,
you,
yeah,
and we're going to see life other way. That's the way we have to take care of us, and having fun. Always positive energy. Forget about bad energy, and bad energy don't bring us nothing. Just for me to say, Benjamin is a fantastic person. Is a fantastic rider. Is a very positive person. I know him. I know what how he take care of his friends. Then you can go to his Instagram. Then you're going to see lots of photos and products from him. And maybe if you have a question, you can contact him. He's going to answer you for sure. Then you have the group. This group is in France. If you are from France, contact him.
Feel
And
free to contact us. Yes.
yeah, and you're going to be a part of a nice family, and that is the important thing. That is like our second family. You have his Facebook. I'm going to put everything. The link is there. I put it
Yeah.
today. And then you have the Bioboard Facebook. You have the website. Everything is there, guys. Just go there, and I'm going to put it later. The Avenue riders inside, and I'm going to put it his website too for everybody. You guys can find it, and you see that he has lots of things for you. And support these companies is very important for all of us. If you support him, he is going to have more money. He going to have more chances to create new things for all of us. That's the way a community works. Always support the guys who are
Thank
working
you
in
for all
creating
what you
for us.
do, man. Really.
No problem, my friend. We are here to help each other. That's the way we are going to grow.
Yeah.
And I'm a cook. Next time I can see you, I can cook for you. I know that in France you eat very well, my friend. You
Oh
don't need a
no,
guy.
we always need to learn with French people. So yeah, that would be nice.
The important thing, we just have to have fun. I just want to say, first of all, uh, to my queen, Sandra, thank you. She was the first lady who say yes to come to my live stream. She supports a lot the ladies' ridings. Lots
And
of
this is
ladies
good.
today Lots of ladies today, they come to our live stream because she brings lots of positive energy, and she is a person who has a very difficult job working with difficult kids with problems, and taking then the rights with everybody, bringing today Australia. The events are bigger because of this girl, because they bring all the them together. Uh One wheels before, it's like these groups. I'm on one wheeler, I don't go with skateboards, I don't go with this. No, she put everybody in the same bag, and everybody's enjoying. And
That's
now
nice.
one involved is doing the same thing, is doing more events in Australia. And because she was doing that, and that's what I say to you, if you live in France, UK, China, go out, go in Facebook, just write it. Tomorrow is going to be event, in 1 week I'm going to do it event. Can you come? Enjoy it. Just do it. This way, you're going to bring friends. You're going to make new friends. You're going to have a nice chat. You're going to have a nice ride. Just do it. Go in Facebook and make it. Oh, I'm from this city. Is any riders here close to 20, 50 miles or 50 kilometers or
Mm-mm.
miles? If you are close, they're going to say, oh, nice, that is 3 or 4 riders here close to me, let's go for a ride. Just do it, my friend. Don't think, do it. If you think you don't do it, nothing is going to happen. That's the way. You see this group in France, how they do it, my friends. If you see it, look at this. That is friends doing something, enjoying themselves. Look at this. That is fun. You can do it yourself too. Nobody's better than nobody. We are all good. You just have to put your ideas not in a paper, just do it. In a paper, nothing is going to happen. Just
It's
put
really
it
good.
out. That is the and always positive energy. If a friend from you fall, stop. Help him. Don't go away. Don't laugh. See if he's okay. Help your friend. If there is a wheel is destroyed, stop to help him. That's the way a community works. Do it like this, then you're going to have a big community. Today I'm very lucky in Germany to have a big community. I always bring 3 wheels. I always bring extra tools, everything. I don't need most of the things for me, but I think in my community, and I think the way I can help. I was in UK last time, was one guy has two wheels destroyed. What I do, I was with the extra tire. It was just with one extra tire. I have the other one. That's the way everything works. And the guys was like, eh? And I say that is community. That's the way we have to do it. Just have
That's
fun.
nice.
We work so much. We work so many hours. This time is just for us to have a little time with friends.
And
Sandra,
again,
thank you
thank
very
you for
much.
the way you just welcomed us. And yeah, it's really nice, man.
I welcome always everybody the same way. Everybody, I love everybody.
Thank you, man.
I'm a positive person and I always going to take care of everybody. I don't need, I hate when I see in internet you are a spam, you are a spam, you are first I thank the guys who have to support the communities. Sometimes you are not you have to know the person, and I see some guys don't understand what you are doing here. That is beautiful. And why can you not share with other groups? Why not? Because this event, what we are seeing now, if you share in other groups, that is going to give a incentive for other guys to do it, because that is a very nice ride group. That
It
is
was.
yeah, that is
And
the
it's
way.
every 2 months, guys.
Yeah, and if you share it, and if you can share it with the other groups, that is going to be fantastic, because the other groups, oh, we're going to have it to do it too. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. But no, sometimes there is guys in groups. Oh, that is shit. I don't want this in my group, and that is not the way. We have to think other way. That is the beautiful thing.
Sure.
Okay, first of all, I want to say, oh, Thomas is again there. Hello, Thomas. I hope that you come in moderator from the Lacroix owners group. He's in love with the Lacroix. So I just want to say to everyone, thank you very much. I want to say first of all to you,
Thanks again
Benjamin,
for
thank
having me,
you,
man. Thank you.
thank you so much. No, I have to say uh, thank you
Okay.
for coming, because you lose 3 hours of your private life to be here
No,
and
no,
meet.
it's really kind to be able to discuss of this. So again,
Uh,
thank you, man. Thank you for your
yeah, my
time.
friend. And like always, if you want to subscribe to my channel, subscribe. The channel is for all of us. If you don't want, is not no problem. But just come all the time and come support these guys. Don't forget, Sunday is going to come here. The Miller, the wife from this crazy one wheeler. That is Chrissy Wheeler. She's going to come in the morning. That is going to be a fantastic interview with her. This month is for the ladies of one wheelers, and in the evening we're going to have a very special person. He's a rider for the Bioboard, and I think now he's working for Bioboard in a company.
Exactly,
And
yeah.
yeah, he told me a little about that. That is now is riding for them. And if you have the chance, come and see him in a evening. That is Jens.
Jens, yeah.
uh yeah, just come and see him. He's a fantastic rider. He makes lots of stuff, and I think we have to support him. He's a fantastic YouTube channel with different types of riding in the snow and everything. If you don't know his channel, just go there and enjoy it. I think he has lots of content for you guys to see it, and it's always different. Every YouTube is a different way of riding. I
Well,
leave you
thank
with
you,
the
man.
last. I leave you with the last. You have the last words, my friend. If you want to, what you want to say to your friends, to everybody who come to see or going to see it later. I leave you with the last words for all of your groups and everything, my friend.
I would say ride safe and ride in group, guys. And yeah, just enjoy the way you ride, no matter what you ride, yeah. EUCs, e-skateboards, yeah. But yeah, I would prefer if you ride e-skateboards, yeah.
or off-road boards, because
Off-road
you love
boards, yeah.
to. So thank you very much, guys. I see you in the next one. If you
Thank you
have
again.
thank you, Benjamin. First of all, if you have friends to come here to the channel, I have everything reserved to June. In June, I'm going to stop because I want to go to rides and events with the persons. That's why I buy this one. I was testing for the first day today
Nice.
because I want to make lives in the events,
Nice.
and I want to make interviews with all the riders in where is the events. I want to go to Paris. I want to go to lots of countries, and that's why I'm going to take this 3 months. I'm going to make lives, but this lives is just going to be live direct in events is something that, and speaking with different riders from all the places I'm going to ride. We're going to try to do something that we bring all the riders together. That is like a big confusion. Just enjoy it. So thank you guys. Thank you, my friend Benjamin.
Thanks
I
again,
meet
man.
today a new friend, and have a good night. And we're going to go